Hello. Hello.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's not being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's not being a blogger. You are more than a blogger.
I am more.
That's not being a blogger.
What's up, squad?
Okay, the shit.
I am more than a blogger.
The blog got it.
A little dirty.
The blog got it. The blog got it. The shell is here.
Yeah.
The blog got it. The blog got it. The blog got it. The shell is here.
Yeah.
Say all them bitches is her son.
Yes.
All those bitches is her son.
Yes.
Say all them bitches is her son.
Yes.
Say all them bitches is her son.
Like for real.
What's up, squad? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I'd rather it start at the beginning than the middle, honey. I'd rather it start at the beginning than in the
Get ready,
middle.
because you about
Put
to be
the
an
heart in the chat for Mama
More
Brown.
than a blogger.
I have been MIA again because I have to take trips to make sure my mom is okay. Like this video, driving in here, please. Thank you. Like this video. Like this video. We got a lot to talk about today because yeah, we got the finale of the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 is finally over. Trial is finally over. They have put them out of their misery until the reunion airs next week. And then, in addition to that being over, we have the Real Housewives of Atlanta Ultimate Girls Trip that is celebrating a premiere right now as we speak. I guess it's still going on. And yeah, so it is a lot going on. Hold on, I'm almost there. Like this video. That is sure. Okay.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's not being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's not being a blogger.
My bad. I didn't mean to play that a gazillion at one time. Shout out to Anthony. Anthony sent me 1,000 jewels. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. I ain't gonna wear these glasses. These glasses, I need some dang hand sanitizer or something. Cause when I tell you these transition lenses, when they get a little oil on them, it does not come off. It don't matter how much you rub. I don't know what it is. Shout out to the squad. Thank y'all so much for sending me so many good wishes and positive energy for my mother. It has been a journey and it's still a journey. And you know what? You know what they say? They say if you're going through something, keep going. And I am going, honey. Going and going and going. Just like the Energizer Bunny. Feel like I got two residences. I got to drive there, drive here, do there. And make sure this person good, make sure that person good. Change her doctor's appointment, go him. Whew, it's a struggle. But I appreciate all of you who send me well wishes. I want to send also a lot of pink hearts to anyone who is going through this journey. Cancer is a hell of a journey. When I tell you, y'all are survivors. Even if you are a caregiver, a friend, loved one, family member, all of the above, if cancer has touched your life in any form or fashion, just know my heart is with you as well because it is not easy. It is not easy. Okay. Hold on. I think my little battery going dead. You said it's hard being a caregiver. It is. It sure is. Angel number. It sure is. But I'm blessed to be able to do it because everybody's mothers and parents aren't here, and if they are here, just do what you can while you can. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing what I can while I can. So if I'm ever absent for a few days, y'all know why. Cause it's kind of hard to go live when you got all that going on in the house. I tell you. Anywho, like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video now. We have some good news, some not so good news, some funny news, some random news. We got all the news. Child. I don't know if I'm gonna get through. I was very ambitious. I was very ambitious when I did this agenda because originally I had planned to go live yesterday, and so I'm like, I just moved some stuff from yesterday to today, and then now it's like it looked like a whole long list of stuff. I'm like, who gonna talk about all that? I guess I am, honey. I guess I am. First things first, though. All these people getting arrested in Atlanta. I don't know what is going on. Sidney Starr has been arrested. Shamar has been arrested. Everybody is getting arrested. I don't know what's happening. I'm just waiting on them to go pick up Mr. Manhands in a minute. They said people been connecting Mr. Manhands to a Sidney Starr. Now shout out to Sandra Rose because I get my tea from the bloggers. Sandra Rose, Tosh K, Bossip, whoever I feel like visiting that day. And Sandra Rose posted a very clear mugshot of Sidney Starr. And everybody keep talking about Sidney Starr when he, she, them, they got arrested. Looking like Big Meech, okay? They think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover getting work. Hallelujah. And so they made Sidney Starr take off their wig, okay, because they are now in the male side of the prison having them a good old time, okay. That is what Sidney Starr looks like with all the filters and the wigs and everything. Okay. And if you don't know who Sidney Starr is the transgender woman who lied on Chingy. And Chingy has come out and said that his career was destroyed because he took a picture with a fan and that fan put it all online and act like they was having an affair. And back then it was very much so homophobic in the rap community. And yeah, he was alienated and people didn't want to work with him, and so he blamed Sidney Starr for that. But I digress. A lot of people feel like this particular arrest is karma, okay, but we don't know, child. But anyway, Sidney was also on loving hip hop. They was also on Zeus Network. They was also on some other streaming networks doing some things. They also been on, I think, Botched or something. So Sidney been around for a hot minute. Well, now Sidney has been arrested for sexual battery on a 14-year-old boy and was picked up at the Embassy Suites in Hateville. That's down there by the airport. Sidney alleged that the incident was consensual, but apparently Sidney doesn't understand that anyone under the age of, what is it, 16 in Georgia cannot legally give consent, and even 16 is a little too young, okay. And so they say that the person was in town, the young man was in town for some type of sports event, sports conference, and Sidney was following them all around the hotel and flirting and stuff. And you know how they do, walk around with their chest all hanging out and stuff. They very over sexual. And listen, the transgenders out there, please don't be offended. I'm just talking about the transgenders that be online. I'm not talking about y'all who live y'all life, as a woman, really. Okay, I'm talking about the ones that get online and try to be over sexual and center men and tell women how to treat their man and what they man do, and tell the women to get on prep and all of that. Like, they literally always do that. And I'll be like, what is going on? And so people be like, Michelle is transphobic. Michelle be beefing with this person, that person. And I'm like, no, Michelle, no. Y'all need to realize that the people that are that y'all put front and center to represent y'all are not good representations. And so I'd be like, why don't y'all hold these people to the fire? Okay, why don't y'all call them out for the misogynistic and negative things that they do to women? I don't understand that, but again, I'm digressing. So Sidney, who happens to be, I guess, 37 years old, it says being housed in the special LGBTQ section of the Fulton County Jail in Atlanta. Now, TMZ is reporting that Sidney is being held in the unit for vulnerable inmates. Because I guess once he took that wig off, he it was a mark on his head. But anyway, I'm digressing. The jailer said that Sidney's felony charges have nothing to do with the housing assignment. There are no restrictions. I'm just reading what Sandra wrote. Hold on, let me read the whole story. Hold on. Sidney Starr says the child sex allegations against her are flat out false and she plans to fight them every step of the way. In a statement to TMZ, the Love and Hip Hop alum says she unequivocally unequivocally denies the allegations against her and intends to vigorously defend herself through the legal process. Her statement continues, allegations should not be mistaken for fact and public opinion should never replace due process. Sidney also says that the case should not be viewed as a reflection of the transgender community, stressing one person's alleged actions should never be used to judge or stigmatize an entire group. Now, as you know, Sidney was arrested Sunday and charged with sexual battery against a child under 16, aggravated child molestation, and sodomy. Now, booking records accuse the reality star of performing oral sex on a minor at the Embassy Suites and confessing to the act. Now, there's a photo also that actually shows Sidney getting arrested. Hold on, let me put this over here like this here. That shows Sidney start getting arrested. It's a mess. There's the photo right here. They was getting locked up. Where's all these? Okay, there they go. Let me make it big. They was getting locked up right there. And so a lot of people have come out and spoken about it. I think Tasha K even did an interview with somebody who spoke to someone at the hotel, and apparently Sidney had been, communicating with the young man and made the young man tap his phone to her phone to exchange contacts, and then called the young man and had the young man come up to their room. And when the young man got up to the room, apparently Sidney tried to put that thing on him, and the young man realized that it wasn't really a woman. Okay, and then was trying to leave, and Sidney was trying to hold the boy. Allegedly, this is all alleged. And apparently, I don't know if what had happened, but it got far enough that Sidney Starr is now being held without bond in Fulton County Jail. You said that's a boy, not a young man. You right. It's a boy. My bad. It's a boy, a 14-year-old boy. Because if it was a woman, a girl, doing the exact same thing, we would say the same thing. But being that Sidney Starr is transgender, it's like people have placed a predatory mark on the transgender community. And listen, Kaya said it about T.S. Madison. They said that T.S. Madison had all of these underage people in they PORN movies. They be talking about how they, get young boys to join all of these gay houses and supply things for them when the family kicks them out, and they be underage and they protect them until they get of age. But I'm just saying, I'm just on the outside looking in. All I gotta say is protect your loved ones and don't be talking to young people, okay? Anyway, I'm digressing. You said throw them under the jail, okay? You said I heard he told his mom and she called the police. Oh, the mama called the police? I thought the mama said she didn't believe it. Thought the mama said she didn't believe it. It is so much going on. I'm just like, child, keep him in jail, child. Keep him in jail. Another arrest in Atlanta. Clock that T. Clock that T. Shamar has been arrested for battery. I'm like, what the hell is happening? What is y'all doing out there? Okay, who is Shamar beating up? Okay, so Shamar, it made it to TMZ. Okay, got a mugshot and everything, cross-eyed mugshot over here on TMZ. And said Shamar McCoy busted for alleged beatdown. And look at Shamar. Child, I don't know what's happening. Who was Shamar beating up? Let's read it and see. So, according to TMZ, reality star Shamar McCoy. Was Shamar in a reality show? I didn't know Shamar was in a reality show. I thought Shamar was rapping. Anyway, I'm digressing. Reality star Shamar McCoy was arrested for misdemeanor battery after he and his boyfriend allegedly beat up a man. Shamar got a boyfriend? I'm sorry, I didn't listen. That's not funny. I'm just like, Shamar got a man. Okay, well, look, and I can't even get a text back. No, I'm kidding. It said, according to court docs and online records, Shamar was taken into custody on Monday over an alleged November 2024 incident. 2024? We in 2026. So this happened 2 years ago. And he was released hours later after posting $2,000 bond. Was Shamar out? Sidney's still in. It says, per the doc, Shamar and his boyfriend, Alexander Green. Who is Alexander Green? Is that the who is Alexander Green? Is that the tall, dark-skinned boy he used to be with? What's his name? Y'all let me know, because listen, I just be halfway looking. But anyway, it said Shamar and his boyfriend Alexander Green went over to a man named Quentin McDowell's home after Alexander got into it with Quentin over the phone. Quentin told police Shamar and Alexander also brought a group of friends and claimed Alexander assaulted him by punching him in the face with closed fists multiple times before throwing him to the ground and kicking him. Can Shamar kick? I mean, he do that little dance. I didn't know. Is that is Shamar to do that little dance, ain't it? I am so confused right now. Yeah. Look, I'm scrolling. Shamar is the one that saying clock that. You better clock that. You better clock that. Yes, Alvo. Is that Alvo? Is that Alvo? Oh, y'all said it is. Shamar has committed all types of crimes over the years. Alex is Alvo. Oh, child, the dark. Oh, Lord. Not the social media people doing. They was over there fighting on the Bigo in 2024. So it was probably one of them fights. Lord. Okay. It says Quentin told police Shamar, okay, blah, 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 kicked them in the ground. Yep, look, there goes Shamar. Look, there goes Shamar. He the one to be on the thing saying, clock that. You better clock that. Oh, this is a mess. I'm learning stuff today because I had no idea. Did they arrest Alvo too? Where is Alvo at? Where is Alvo? Did they arrest him too? Let me finish reading, child. What is it say? It said, what's more, Quentin told cops Alexander continued to kick him while he was on the ground. The alleged victim said video of the incident was recorded and uploaded to Instagram, which he showed to the police. Lord, is video out there of Shamar fighting? Lord, I want to see it. I'm so extra. The cops say another witness then told them Shamar kicked Quentin in the head before Shamar and the group left the scene in a burgundy Jaguar SUV. Who caught they done stole? That's the other question. Who caught? Let me see what's going on this. I'm trying to see if I can find this Shamar fight. I'm so nosy. I am so nosy. Y'all come in, please. Shamar. Let me see. Is it anything in here where he fighting? Oh, that's the one right there. Is that it? Hold on, what's that right there? Hold on. I'm over here trying to see this fight. Let me see. I just pulled up Shamar fight and see what came up. That's all. Look, he done bit somebody on the arm right there. Lord, what happened right here? What's happening right there, child? He be doing a lot of stuff. And they be violent. What's this right here? He got punked out. Look at his face. He got hit in the face right there. Okay, what he do right here? Child, he biting somebody's leg right there. It said this fight was unfair because Shamar, child, he been fighting a lot of people. What's this one? Down in the valley, Shamar in a scuffle. Shamar says he got into a scuffle last night with one of LaShawn's friends. And baby, he lost a few braids in the process. He keep fighting. How many fights he gonna be in, Lord? Lord, and he was in. Wait a minute, he was in the hospital right here. He got beat up by somebody in the hospital after he and his man allegedly got into it. But Shamar cleaning up rumors and said his man never touched him.
You know me, I see a lot of people keep DMing me saying this man beat me, this man did this, this man did that. This man did not beat me. What happened was I was asleep. I got up and I tried to go and, you know what I'm saying, I tried to go and, you know, talk to one of his brothers to see where my nigga was. And that's when I hit my head on the metal thing.
Child, I don't know what's going on. Okay, Shamar need to stop fighting. He been fighting. He keep fighting. Look, that go. He fighting right there. It's in 2024. That's all they be doing is fighting. He need to get child. Anyway, I'm digressing. He out on bun. That's all I know. He out on bun. So salute to Shamar. At least he ain't touching no little boys, allegedly. Moving on, like this video. Now, the other day I talked about Kandi and Todd. Well, Kandi going in on Tamar. And the people is mad at me. The people is mad at me because I said that Kandi should not have been doing that. That it was a little bit too much for the Grammy Award winner singer songwriter to be all up on their voice trembling about the cry, cursing, calling another black woman a hoe, and all that stuff sitting next to DJ A1. I didn't like it. And I'm standing on it. And I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back. Now, one of the things that interested me about the whole scenario too, that I didn't deep dive in on, but you know, it is what it is, was the text message that Kandi allegedly read that Tamar claimed that she had seen Todd out with another man, and that, you know, Kandi need to join the prep circus, which got the gays saying that Tamar is homophobic. Now, I'm low key, you know, I be trying to think of the strategy behind all of this, because I feel like there was a reason why Kandi used her platform to do this. And I feel like Kandi is trying to stop the support of Tamar, because, you know, Tamar got a concert at the City Winery. Kandi got a concert at the City Winery, and now she putting it out there trying to make it seem like Tamar don't like the gays, and the gays are the one that's buying all the tickets to Tamar's concert. I don't know. I'm just making assumptions. I'm just watching. I just know there's some sneaky stuff going on. But also I don't know. I just don't think it made Kandi look good. Okay. And I know people kept trying to compare me and my situation where I be talking about Junkie and Man Hands and Claudia to Kandi because I use my platform to go at them. But I'm a blogger. This is what I'm supposed to do. Okay. And maybe I'm wrong for putting Kandi on a higher pedestal. Okay. I feel like Kandi is a celebrity and Kandi should not be doing that. Cause I'm like, Beyonce would never, Oprah would never. Hell, Monica would never. Why is Kandi over here utilizing her platform, sitting there for an hour, huffing and puffing and blowing the house down? I don't know. Yes, Todd definitely caught a stray, Princess AG. And now, speaking of Todd catching this stray, hold on. Speaking of Todd catching this stray, Todd is now on his platform. Asking the people all these different questions. And to me, it's deflection because it feels like Todd is getting a little heat from being called gay. I don't know, but we about to see. So Todd over here, you know, it's his birthday too. And I think Kandi tried to make it right by going to her page and wishing Todd a happy birthday, which is neither here nor there. But now Todd is using his platform and asking all these relationship questions for a friend. And it's like, Todd, listen, Todd, we know you already got somebody, Todd. We know because Kandi said it, you said it. We read the divorce document. Somebody was freaking and sneaking. We don't know if it was male, female, whatever. We just know it was somebody else. And so now Todd asking this question: how soon is too soon? Okay. And he said he just asking for a friend.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Daddy Daycare, aka co-parenting daddy. Just taking a walk from my villa. Hey man, life is good. Let's live it. Question is, and I'm asking for a friend. After divorce or breakup, how soon is too soon, or when are you able to move on? You know, find somebody else new, somebody special in your life, and when can you introduce them to your kids? Like, no, that's the real question. It's like, when is it okay to introduce to your kids someone you may be dating or or that you're interested in after coming out of a long relationship? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Once again, y'all know who I'm asking for. I'm asking for a friend.
Okay, he might be trolling. Who knows? But Todd be asking all these questions, okay? And we be like, Todd, why are you asking all these questions? And the people in the comment section like, look, don't be asking humans, ask God. Then they put Mama Joy's picture in there. Somebody said, ask Kandi, don't ask us. So they is dragging him. So Todd is I don't know if he's loving or hating the attention, but now he asking another question. How young is too young? Now, Todd, 14 is too young. You see what happened to Sidney Starr. But now Todd trying to figure out how young should he date. Hold on.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, co-parenting daddy. Oh, look at that sunrise right there behind me. Good morning. I'm just out here. Hey, so my question today, you know I'm always asking for a friend, is as you get back out there dating, how young is too young? And is there an age that's too old? So my buddy said if you're gonna go younger, you gotta go your oldest child's age and add 8 years. So my daughter Kayla is what, 30? So 38?
But he asking for a friend. But he said his daughter is 30.
Is that appropriate? And I'm gonna be 53. And then another friend said it's half your age plus 7. So I don't know. And then how old is too old? Like if I'm 53, can I go 60? 65? I don't know, man. Y'all weigh in. Let me know. How old is too old? Remember, I'm just asking for a friend. Co-parenting daddy. Daddy daycare. Let me know. We out.
Okay, well, y'all let Todd know how old is too old and how young is too young. I think Todd doing this for a reason because Todd is catching a lot of flack, and he even got the DL Whisperer. Shout out to the DL Whisperer. He even got the DL Whisperer on his case. Hold on. He said, he said he wait. I'm trying to get what he said about Kandi and Todd. Is this it right here? Hold on, here it is right here. Shout out to the DL Whisperer. Y'all gonna follow him. It's with 2 R's. And so he said Tamar told Kandi to join the prep circus because her husband was DL. Here go the clip right here, just to remind y'all.
2025. Remember, it was something that she had been talking trash about me online or whatever. And then on the red carpet, I was asked about it. And then I said, well, if you deal with clowns, then you'll be a part of the circus or something like that.
That's a great response. Actually, I'm going to take that.
Oh, she texted me. Well, this clown knows that your husband is a part of the LGBTQ community.
Oh my fucking God. I did not see this coming. Or did I? Because y'all remember I talked about Todd maybe like before I went to jail, clearly. But yeah, I talked about this.
I actually saw him on a date with a man.
Now this getting juicy for real.
So come join the prep circus.
The prep circus. See, remember we always talk about prep and how it is a circus. Tamar Braxton, who works for prep, just admitted it.
Said another word about me, bitch. I'm releasing the proof. Like I told your non-singing lying ass, this ain't the Housewives, bitch.
Now, this is some drama I can get behind. Y'all know I hate drama, but this type of drama, I live for it because everything is gonna come out clearly.
Last year.
So of course they're pulling receipts now. Did I end it too soon? They're pulling receipts now. And hold on. This is the next one.
Y'all remember that clip from last night with Kandi? Okay, we're gonna run it back if you don't remember.
Well, this clown knows that your husband is a part of the LGBTQ community. I actually saw him on a date with a man.
Now remember that text happened in December, which is the same month Todd brought up women dating bisexual men.
No, how do you guys feel about sort of new age women are willing to date bisexual men?
Why did Todd set this scheme up on himself? Why would you ask this question?
I froze again, y'all. Hold on. We still gonna keep going. But I was about to say, do y'all remember the Glam Squad? Because the Glam Squad video was when Todd was asking all the questions. And I recall doing a video actually saying that Todd was collecting evidence for divorce. And this was like 2-3 years ago. And if you put it in the search bar of YouTube, you will see that actual video. And it says Todd Tucker collected evidence for divorce, or is he collecting evidence for divorce? Hold on, we're gonna listen to the rest of this.
In Atlanta, why? Like, this is not the question a man should be asking.
That ain't my subject, idea. Yeah. First of all,
What?
yeah, they are willing to do that. I'm not willing to do that shit.
You know somebody that is experiencing that?
Listen, I'm not willing to do that at all.
Well, why not? If he's a good guy.
Now, I'm not saying Todd is DL, but I got my good eye on him.
He's a good guy. He tells you up front.
We can't talk about that, though.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that?
They'll get canceled.
Yeah.
All right. We don't want to get.
I'm strong, but I'm not doing that.
We don't want to get canceled, so let's move on to the next topic.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, that's not a question that you would hear a bunch of like straight men asking. To me, that's giving like, okay, swinger questions, bisexual questions, but hey, that's just me. And I'm gonna say this. I think bisexual men and bisexual women always end up together. It's now August of 2026. It's another clip that resurfaced that I'm gonna now add in because this is also a part of this conversation.
So let me ask you this. So you don't have any gay homeboys?
That I know are gay.
None?
No.
Really?
You cool with some gay guy? Like,
I'm cool with it, but like you said, homeboys and cool with are probably
it's kind of hard to figure out.
Things,
it's like
I don't have gay homeboys.
I might have a homeboy that I don't know. He might be.
That's what I'm saying, but he's not out.
He's not out, and he don't know. So it sounds like he's saying he got some DL homeboys.
Oh, time out.
So
Ty, you was at a regular club,
right?
Straight, quote unquote, straight club.
And
it was a straight club.
Let's say a straight club.
You was at a straight club. If there's a label for a club, but you was at a straight club.
Okay.
And you was with your homeboys, some of them being celebrity faces, some not.
Right.
And guys was buying y'all bottles.
Hold up.
It looked like Kandi was trying to put him out then. I love when people go in the archives and start pulling receipts. I live for it.
Because Kandi is really spilling it right now. I know Todd is so mad at her because, come on.
There was definitely 2 bottles that were purchased for us, but they were fans.
I'm going to just sip my tea and mind my business. Literally, when do I miss? Like,
shout out to the DL Whisperer. Y'all go support the DL Whisperer on all his platforms because yeah. When does he miss? Okay. Moving on, like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video. I just thought it was interesting. That felt like Kandi may have been trying to throw Todd under the bus. Because I'm like, what was the reason? I'm still trying to figure out what's the reason. And you know, when she did that, it really triggered a bunch of people to drag Tamar about her allyship. And you know, Tamar got a huge gay fan base, okay, bigger than Kandi's. Okay, I don't see the gays going up for Kandi the way they go up for Tamar. And you know, Kandi be trying it, okay, but here it is now. Gay Magazine is alleging that Tamar's LGBTQ plus allyship is being questioned after sending a homophobic text message to Kandi. Now you see what I'm saying? You see how things get bigger and bigger and bigger, all because Tamar spoke to Kandi at the damn Essence Festival and said congratulations, and now we are here and people trying to block bags. Okay, and listen, it's not the first time Kandi blocked the bag. It's not the last time Kandi blocked the bag. And just know, you know what she did to Phaedra. You know she tried to do to NeNe. So at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, Kandi be playing chess, honey. Kandi be blocking bags. So Game Magazine reports fake ally Tamar Braxton is receiving criticism after Kandi Burruss shared an alleged homophobic text message she says she received from the singer. In the alleged text message, which we still have not seen, Tamar weaponizes the sexuality of Kandi's ex-husband Todd Tucker by claiming she saw him on a date with a man and suggesting that Kandi should, quote, join the prep circus. Now, when you look at it out of context, because Kandi did mention first, you know, when you respond to clowns, you join the circus. Isn't that what she said on the red carpet? And so Tamar's response was join the prep circus. But taken out of context, you know, people will assume that Tamar is like it's a circus taking prep, and she's been promoting prep, but that's neither here nor there. Now, in recent months, Tamar has been vocal about Black women being prescribed PrEP, okay, as a way to protect themselves from HIV, ultimately securing partnerships around the initiative. So I don't know. It sounds like Kandi trying to mess up a bag. I'm just saying. And then on the heels of that, Gay Magazine posted this: homophobic microaggressions are a thing. When people say certain things at surface, it may not seem harmful, but they are. No matter how much you proclaim to be an ally, true allyship requires self-awareness and accountability when a microaggression is called out. Now, Gay Magazine and the gay community, can we also talk about the microaggressions that the gays, some of the gays, and in particular, some of the gays on social media use towards Black women? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about those microaggressions where they constantly call us Black and nappy headed, and well, they ain't even microaggressions, they just aggressions. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about the microaggression of, you know, a lot of gay men referring to women as fish and women saying they don't like it? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about all those things? Why is it that respect only goes one way when we talk about certain things like this? Y'all know how I feel about it. I'm like, if you're gonna call one person to the carpet, call everybody to the carpet. Hold yourselves accountable as well. Okay. But I digress. So in this actual post, a lot of people are saying what exactly is microaggression. Some people's like, this must be in response to the Kandi and Tamar situation. And then some people are saying that a microaggression would be me mentioning my love of basketball and a coworker saying, I don't think you'd be into sports. Me, why not her? Oh, I don't know, I just didn't. So that's a microaggression to some people. Some people say, I don't condone, but I don't condemn. They think that's a microaggression. Some people say, when you mention your sexuality and their face lights up and they start sister girling using ballroom slang and automatically assume you worship Beyonce, that's a microaggression. But my thing is, why you got to mention your sexuality, child? Why we got to know? Why can't we just be friends? Why the first thing you got to do is come up to me and tell me you gay? You ain't got to do that, okay? You know, that's a microaggression to me. But I'm digressing. Moving on, like this video. But I brought all that up to say that it just felt like you know, somebody trying to block a bag, somebody trying to put a little bug out in the atmosphere to stop someone from making money. And I don't like that, Kandi. I don't like that at all. But you know, it is what it is. Moving on, like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Let me plug up my phone so it won't go dead. That's the right one. Yep. Next up on the agenda, I'm gonna talk about the housewives and stuff too, friend. I sure am. Next up on the agenda is NeNe's back. NeNe is back, child. And in being back, I think they using our girl, but you know, we ain't gonna even go there right now. But NeNe appeared in the premiere episode of Ultimate Girls Trip, which premieres August 9th, which is next Sunday, right after the Housewives reunion. And they're having a party right now in New York. Okay, right now in New York. Shamia is there. Kelly is there. All the people is there. I said this the other day on my Patreon that Shamia was gonna be in New York for the Ultimate Girls Trip premiere. Portia is there, so it leads me to believe that Shamia and Portia make up, or they on the same page now. I don't know, but Portia is now the starrer, one of the starrers of Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay, and she's there in New York, okay, doing promo, doing press. And here are Shamia and Kelly on the red carpet, the Ultimate Girls Trip, Roaring 20. Okay. The housewives were invited. They look, they proving to y'all that nobody was fired. And I don't know why y'all was running with that anyway. Okay. There is Portia and Cynthia and who was that? Wendy on the red carpet. Okay, this was a couple of hours ago. So yeah, they are really pushing Portia. There go all of the ladies on the red carpet. Let me see what they're saying.
How you doing, Vicky? When is it
Go like that.
Whoop it up! How you doing, Vicky? When is it? Go like that. Whoop it up!
So there's everybody. Oh, is that Robin? Giselle. That look like Giselle, but it look like Robin. I don't know. But so all of these people are, who is that? They go Karen. Karen on the red carpet. It's a whole bunch of people on the red carpet chair. I'll go through that in a minute, but people were reporting just the other day that Shamia had got fired, that Kelly then got demoted as a friend, that NeNe was returning, and all of that to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, Andy was quick to out fan them flames. Shall put water on it, like don't even start this fire. And then he went ahead and told TMZ to run with it too. TMZ said NeNe is not returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Interestingly enough, just hours after that, they dropped the Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls Trip, which showed NeNe in the first couple of seconds. Now, you wish it was true. I wish it was true too, child. I wish it was true too, but I already knew it wasn't. And you know why I knew it wasn't? Because I had heard through a little birdie that NeNe wasn't even invited to the Ultimate Girls Trip premiere party tonight, which I find is a slap in the face. They can use NeNe for all this promo. They can put her as like the episode 1, knowing that she is the most iconic housewife on the franchise, and then not even invite her to the 20th anniversary premiere party. Like, where they do that at? And so, just like Kandi be blocking bags, I feel like Andy is over there blocking bags too. Now, I was the first to tell y'all months ago that NeNe has settled with it's been about a year maybe, has settled with NBC Universal, has settled the lawsuit. They were through with arbitration. They were done. She was back in the good graces. Then she began hosting, red carpet events for E and all of that. Now, Bravo is under the NBCU umbrella, and apparently Andy has a chokehold on whoever is making decisions, and he is blocking her from actually returning to the Housewives per se. Now, she is on the Ultimate Girls Trip, which is kind of putting her foot in the door. But I don't understand why they being so messy. Hold on. And we're gonna show this clip. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer, section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use, fair use, fair use. Now, here are a few images before I show the clip. Here are a few images as she was just getting to look, Portia and Simon's house. I don't even know what you want to call it. Portia's house, Simon's house, that Portia's living in, Simon's house that, Simon, and I got some tea on that too. I talk about it on Patreon. But here she is. They was like NeNe Leakes, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 1 through 7 and 10 through 12. Okay. NeNe is the most iconic. She comes to Portia's house and she helps Portia pack. She does a scene. Portia does a few confessionals, and they also show a little montage of all of the most iconic moments of NeNe Leakes. And so I'm sitting there going, this I don't like it. I don't like the way they did this. Hold on. And then they hoping that y'all gonna support, knowing that NeNe is there, or NeNe showed up for a hot minute, and she gonna be in a future episode down the line when they make their first stop in Atlanta. But they're hoping, I think, that y'all forget that Portia wasn't an OG housewife. I don't know. Like, even watching this scene, NeNe is such a big personality that NeNe overshadowed. It don't matter if it was in Portia's grand abode. NeNe really overtook this whole scene. And being that Portia, got a confessional and all this, it's like everybody just wanted to see NeNe. And hold on, we're gonna look at a little bit of it. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use, fair use, fair use. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching now. And I know I gotta stop it every now and then. Now, there is the beautiful home that was once occupied by Simon and Portia. Okay. And as you can see, it still has Christmas decorations on out there. This was filmed either right before or right after Christmas. Okay, hold on. There go NeNe pulling up with her Birkin bag that Wendy Williams was talking about. You remember when Wendy tried to drag her Birkin, and that's why she was throwing shade at Wendy and Andy Cohen? Okay. You said NeNe is back in jail again. What? I don't care. NeNe is old news. Portia is Andy's favorite. Okay. But here's the thing: Portia can't erase the contribution that NeNe, the foundation that NeNe laid. Portia can't erase that.
Open up, bitch.
So this was a pivotal moment. We were very happy to see this. Now we don't even have to watch the first episode. Now we don't even have to watch the first episode, but I guess we will.
Shut it down.
No, I'm over here looking at you. What's going on over here?
So as you can see, it's Christmas. We got the Christmas decorations. You said without NeNe, there would be no Portia. Tell them again, not 223. You said Simon's house. Well, it's still Simon's house. His name's still on the mortgage, but I got some tea about some other stuff that's going on.
Look at all of this, Portia.
Portia got until February to refinance or sell. We're gonna see if she can pull it through.
Cornbread.
It's dragging a little wagon. Don't mind me.
Long time no see.
I know.
Yes. What's going on, P?
They both look amazing now. I mean, just the energy between the two, I live for it. Now on Patreon, we were talking. A lot of people were like, NeNe wouldn't be there if Portia and Phaedra didn't advocate for her to come back. And that's only partially true. Let me make myself big to say this. That's only partially true. NeNe was invited back by an executive, okay, and she accepted whatever the offer was because she felt it would be, good for her to do. Now, as far as Portia and Phaedra is concerned, if they had said that they would not film with NeNe, then NeNe would not have been back. And because they agreed to film with NeNe, regardless of what that looks like, the door was open for her in that regard. Now, remember Andy said in previous seasons about Phaedra that none of the women wanted to film with Phaedra. That's why Phaedra wasn't back, when in our actuality it was just Kandi. But there's that. But yeah, that was the only reason that now Phaedra and Portia are taking accountability, saying that they brought NeNe back when it wasn't. And Portia, it benefited Portia to have NeNe back because, again, the outrage of Portia being on there as the representative of Atlanta, when everybody knows that NeNe laid the foundation, it would have been, I don't know, it would have been disrespectful to the fans, not just to NeNe. It would have been disrespectful to the fans. So I feel like they gave us this little bit and this little bit of montage just to appease y'all, to be like, all right, she came back. We gave y'all a little bit. Now go on about your business. Okay, but we're going to finish looking at it. Hold on. You said, I love Portia, but she is not an OG. Okay, that's what I be telling people. I don't know. People be acting like I don't like Portia. It's not even about me liking her or not. It's just about, I just don't like the way they treat that girl.
I'm just saying.
Well, I come over here to get you together.
Oh, here we go. The last time we saw.
So I'm gonna say something too after Portia make this comment. Hold on.
The last time we saw NeNe was season 12. That was the reunion during the pandemic, and she did the close of the laptop.
Well, we not finna.
So it's interesting. Well, I guess she did say the last time we saw NeNe being the fans, but the last time Portia saw NeNe was after this, because if you recall, NeNe was at Portia's wedding to Simon. NeNe and her man used to hang out with Portia and Simon. NeNe used to be at parties at Portia and Simon's house. And apparently when Portia left, Portia felt the ways because NeNe felt that, didn't know what was going on, and NeNe didn't reach out to her fast enough. And apparently that was why Portia blocked NeNe's bag on Netflix. Y'all don't remember all that stuff that happened? So it's not the last time Portia saw NeNe. It's just the last time the fans saw NeNe on the screen, which is interesting.
Close of the laptop.
What we not finna do is all you not finna direct to me. You're not gonna direct. Well, I can easily do this, bitch. I just not finna do it.
Is her computer closed?
It was still iconic. Okay, it was still iconic. You said NeNe was mean on those last couple of seasons. Her husband was dying of cancer. Why do y'all act like it? Oh God. Why do y'all give grace to some people and some people you do not? Why do y'all feel like, NeNe should be held to a different standard than, say, a Kandi or a Eva or, even a Portia? You know what I'm saying? Because her husband was literally in his deathbed, okay? And she showed y'all doctor's appointments. She showed y'all all the things she was going through, and she couldn't have an attitude. I'm just saying, it's weird to me.
I've heard a lot, honey. We gotta catch up.
We do need to catch up.
You swimming in the lady pond? Ooh. Portia, you got.
That's a cute little meme. You swimming in the lady pond and Portia taking the dive and NeNe twirling.
You swimming in the lady pond? Ooh. Portia, you gotta tell me about this.
NeNe like, child, you got to tell me about this. I would have never imagined you with a woman. You said Eva used NeNe to get on the show. We remember. Okay, NeNe twirled. Okay, the shade. Did you catch it? NeNe twirled. You said you mad at Portia for stopping NeNe's bag just like Kandi. Well, it is what it is. Listen, I feel like they only did this so that it wouldn't be a big outrage. Okay, and like I said, they gave the fans a little bit, and they even gave us a little history.
It was like kind of just casual texting. And then all of a sudden there was this event that came up. So I was like, hey, you want to go? And she was like, sure. Like, what time I pick you up?
Yeah.
Girl, ever since.
So, Portia and Sway, they are official. They got official in the finale episode, and they've been official all over social media. We've been seeing them for months now. Do we care? Absolutely not. But Portia wants us to care. The housewives wants us to care. Apparently, if they work and get married, they'll be the first lesbian couple on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and now they won't have to go looking for one, because they always be like, oh, we need a gay couple. That's what they need. They need a gay couple on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Well, now Portia is giving you that. Portia been listening to the comments, and here it is. You said Portia didn't steal her bag. It's not her fault what Bravo did. No, nobody's saying it's her fault. But at the same time, the same thing that happened during COVID when all of the ladies wanted to go to the network to ask for certain things for diversity and inclusion and all of that stuff, and then Kandi went behind their back, yada yada yada. It's kind of the same thing. A lot of times they would get further if they stood together as a group, okay? And if they stood together as a group and said they needed NeNe, they probably get NeNe back the same way they stood together as a group and got Kim booted off the show. So it's interesting, because NeNe is the only reason that Portia's still there. Remember, she the one who advocated for Portia to stay after she drugged Kenya across the stage. And remember, when she came back as a friend.
And then we are
full blown
in a relationship.
This is so good.
Let's go here.
As long as you're happy, that's the only thing that matters.
You said Portia and Sway is optic desperation at its best. Okay, I mean, I don't really care about it. I don't feel the energy. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to, because I'm not a lesbian. But it just, I don't know if it's real. Do y'all feel like Portia and Sway is real? I don't think that that Portia and Mike was real. That was literally a pay for whatever, you know, just to show she was dating male and female. And then Mike just disappeared, you know, blurting out "I love you," and then now next thing you know, here she is with Sway refusing to be called a lesbian. Now she Portia sexual. I'm just not convinced.
Okay, you got to show me what you packed.
Okay, so of course we're gonna do all these trips. We're gonna go visit everybody's city. So it's like 7 girls. It's Teresa. Teresa's sweet.
Oh my God, we need so many suitcases.
Then you got Vicky. I don't know her.
This I'll try on. There's other ones.
So look, Portia didn't even know half the people. Portia didn't even know half the people before she got on here. She was like, Vicky, I don't know her. Of course you don't know Vicky. Vicky been on since the first season of OC, okay?
I don't know what I'm wearing this for. We know. Just go put it on. I think Vicky's cool. I think she's loud, but she's cool.
Oh, I like loud.
Yeah.
Kyle Richards.
Now, that
Get out.
is my girl.
So they're showing all of the other people who are going to be on the show. But one thing everybody else has in common is that they all started at the bottom. They all started on episode 1, season 1, episode 1. Portia did not, which I find is amazing.
Western theme, for God's sakes.
Yes, they're all
A lot
OGs.
easier.
Then you have Giselle.
Giselle out of Potomac.
Giselle and I are really close.
Yes.
This is iconic. Every night is going to be iconic.
Giselle and I are really close. That TV crooked, it bothered me. Hold on, let me look in.
Every
Maybe
night
it's
is
just
going
me.
to
Maybe it was just turned. I don't know, but the TV was crooked.
be iconic.
Lisa from Salt Lake City.
Girl, look at this for an 80s theme. Do you die?
And then
Yeah, everybody OG. And then she like, and everybody and me.
and who else? I think, am I missing somebody? I cannot forget Luann.
I know her. Girl.
Okay.
I know Luann.
Now she breaking the fourth wall. Am I missing somebody? I don't even know these white women's.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. This Ultimate Girls trip is unlike any other. It is literally go, go, go.
We are starting.
She looks nice in her confessional, but what she look like she about to go to work on the grill with these damn gloves on. What is these gloves for? Are you getting ready to paint? I don't understand.
Any other. It is literally go, go, go.
We are starting in the OC, then heading to my town, Beverly Hills,
Then we are headed to the ATL.
then to Miami.
So we got about, let me see, they ain't gonna get to Atlanta to like the 4th episode. They starting in the OC and then they go in there and then they go there. Look, when they gonna get to Atlanta?
And then we're going to land in the greatest city of them all, New York.
When we leave New York, we're going to Bluestone Manor.
And remember, NeNe ain't even at Bluestone Manor. We get NeNe in the beginning and we get NeNe in Atlanta. They using us. They using us, y'all. They using us.
Bluestone Manor, honey.
Atlanta's going to go up.
It's
You
gonna
know
go
that.
up. How dare we celebrate 20 years as housewives and leave out the NeNe Leakes?
Exactly. How could you celebrate 20 years and leave out NeNe Leakes? Did that hurt you to say that, Portia? Because to me, that's saying that you don't deserve to be there. How can you celebrate 20 years and leave out NeNe Leakes? How can you celebrate and have her come walk in as a friend? Like she should have been the star of the show.
20 years as housewives and leave out the NeNe Leakes. So the queen herself will be making an appearance when we enter Atlanta. This whole
the queen herself. Okay.
Whole thing is about iconic housewives. But what about the iconic housewife?
That's some
This is all acting. I bet it hurt Portia's heart to say all this stuff.
Housewives. But what about the iconic housewife?
That's some you made up. You heard me? Close your legs to marry men. Don't touch my wig. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, not a white refrigerator. Girl, please put your shoes on. Let's go find you a home, honey. I said what I said.
See, they could come on now. With all of these clips that they just compiled of just NeNe's quotes, anyway, it is what it is. They know it, we know it, and again, they just did this to appease us.
Where is your scooter?
For you, after all this time, to come back for the 20-year anniversary is huge.
It's huge.
It's huge. I mean, it's my hug.
I love you.
It's huge. It is huge. You said, I love when NeNe was funny. She's still funny. They even showed Kenya. Okay, go on with your wig. Right. I said what I said. Okay. I think NeNe deserved more respect than she was given. The Ultimate Girl Trip promo focused more on Portia, which was a smack in the face. Portia comments are fake. Okay. Go after Andy, not Portia. Well, Andy gonna get his. Andy been getting his. I mean, Andy being sued by so many people, and I think he's in his feelings. I honestly think he's in his feelings because NeNe was the first to sue. NeNe's not the only to sue. NeNe just opened the door, okay? And then everybody else just came through. And not, and it's crazy because she's the only woman of color who sued him. Like there are all these Caucasian women that sued him and they still have a job. They're still open. They can come back anytime. But her is like, how dare you?
Okay, you got to show me what you pack.
Okay, girl.
Because you got to take some cute Because Kyle and Vicky, they got good clothes.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to have some fur. You need a gown.
But I got to.
And NeNe helping her dress, child. Where is the maid, child? She is not the maid. You said he should get sued. Okay. You said Andy is pissed and petty. And Portia is fake. Okay. You said they wanted NeNe gone because she outshines all of the other housewives and does. Like, and she outshines Andy Cohen. I think that's the problem too, because Andy wants to be a star. Andy wants to be the face. And apparently, with NeNe there, Andy could not be the face. Hell, Andy still can't be the face at this point. You said Portia is helping advocate for NeNe's return, unlike Bravo using NeNe for views. How is she advocating? I mean, Portia needed her too. But you're right. It's a good thing that Portia is helping. It's a good thing. But but Portia needed her too. Because without the heat of the internet would have came down on Portia. Just know.
Get rid of this daggone holiday weight and love weight.
You got that booty,
Girl,
you got that Trump.
Baby, this thing got its own every
Yes.
Yeah, Portia done got about 3, 4, 5 BBLs.
am definitely an overpacker. I'm gonna pack like a costume, a gown, something about gilded, and
I'm bored. Y'all can go watch the rest of it. I think this is all the NeNe that we got. You said NeNe Leakes is housewives of all of them, period. Okay. You said they are going to end Atlanta Housewives. I don't know. Are they? I hope the ratings from the Atlanta episode help bring NeNe back. I hope so too. Andy want to be a star and he marry a black superstar. Child, let me continue.
some bikinis. If they have to check my bag at the airport, they're gonna be like, where the hell is she going? And what does she do for a living?
So y'all can go watch the full trailer. It's about 2 more minutes left, and it goes on into Kyle and the rest of the ladies as they are preparing to head out and meet up. But anyway, I'm just happy that NeNe got her flowers, even if it was for a few minutes. Okay, I'm glad that they managed to put together a package, a montage for NeNe Leakes. Even if it wasn't what she deserved. She deserves so much more. So I'm appreciative of it. But there's that. You said stop judging Portia. Who is judging Portia? I have an opinion just like you have an opinion. What you talking about? Where is your scooter, child? Where is it? Okay, where for Kandi when she got an award? NeNe should have got. Yeah, NeNe should have got that lifetime achievement award. And what Kandi must have turned down coming. Why Kandi didn't come? She the lifetime achievement person. I guess because Phaedra gonna be there. But anyway, moving on. Like this video, please and thank you. Like this video. Am I gonna talk about this? I've been talking. How long have I been talking? An hour. I guess I'll talk about the finale episode. I gotta figure out my notes. I can't remember what. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17, episode 17. People are saying that this was the best episode of the season. Now, it took them 17 episodes to give us an episode worth watching, which is really, really disappointing. It really is. It's like, what? 17 episodes to come to this? Now, this one episode, we finally get to see everybody's family, a little piece of everybody's family, when y'all could have been showing that throughout the entire season. Instead of it being about Shamia beating up on Shamia, beat Shamia with a bat, Shamia. But I digress. Now, This episode had a lot of interesting things happen in it. Phaedra and Kelly. Phaedra helped Kelly prepare for her divorce hearing, and apparently her husband during this time had filed so many motions with the court that they had postponed the hearing or pushed the hearing back because the judge have to review the motions. Phaedra gifted Kelly with a bra because apparently Kelly don't wear bras. And people actually showed the screenshot of Phaedra giving Kelly this gift. And it was funny because they're calling Phaedra out as a poser because she gave Kelly a Target bra in a Neiman Marcus bag. Hold on. Now a Target bra in a Neiman Marcus bag. Hold on, share screen. And they was like, Phaedra always for sure, ain't she? Ain't she? You know, Target sells Arden bras, and apparently the people had zoomed in on the tag, and it was a Arden ARDEN brand bra, and it's in a Neiman Marcus bag. Okay, so shout out to Phaedra for gifting Kelly a bra. Now I'm gonna digress for a hot second because I wanted to talk about how Kelly and Phaedra kind of fell out, and people were like, well, why they fall out when Phaedra helped her with her divorce? Like it's kind of weird that she's going back and forth with Phaedra. Recently Kelly posted this on social media, which was thanking Phaedra, but the people say this wasn't really thanking Phaedra. Hold on. This was not really thanking Phaedra. In fact, it was actually throwing shade because Phaedra's here it is right here. Phaedra's law firm is the Parks Group. Okay. And so Kelly posted this and said, Phaedra, thank you to you and your entire team at Washington Legal Group. I truly appreciate the time, effort, and dedication you pour into my case, and most of all, the win. This victory allows my children and me to begin a beautiful new chapter in our journey together. Although I've been in this fight for over 3 years, I also want to acknowledge and thank everyone who has been a part of this journey along the way. Every person who stood beside me and helped me bring me to this moment. Lady of the Glen, but seriously, thank you for not only sharing your legal knowledge, but also your wisdom and experience. Your guidance meant more to me than you'll ever know in real life. They say win the case, and that's exactly what you did. So when she put Washington Legal Group, it's like, why you didn't put the Parks Group up there? Is Phaedra in a different group? So I don't know if she was just throwing shade or if she was really being thankful that Phaedra helped or assisted, or she's proven that Phaedra was just the face while there were other attorneys who were actually working on the case. You said the office they met at said Washington Legal Group on the wall. How is it shade? Because that's not Phaedra's law firm. That's why. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's called Phaedra. It's called not Phaedra Parks Legal Group. Parks Legal Group is Phaedra's law firm. You said unless she's a part of Washington Legal Group now, maybe she moved, child. I don't know, but she's always been Parks Legal Group. She get thousands of free attorney cheap bra is all she gets. Okay. You said I believe she was actually thankful. Okay, well, good. Okay, let her be. Okay. Well, maybe I'm just reading too much into it because I don't know. Because Phaedra used to be my attorney, and I know it's Parks Legal Group, but I digress. Now, what else happened, child? Portia and Sway. We talked about that a little bit when we watched the Ultimate Girls Trip. Portia and Sway finally made it official. Portia finally talked to Sway about it. They finally confirmed that they are an item, a couple. Of course, Sway had the "What are we?" talk. That's how you know Sway a girl, because Sway was like, "What are we? What we doing? Okay, what we doing?" Most men don't care. Most men just gonna ride it out. They just gonna ride it out. As long as they get relationship stuff, as long as they can call you, go out, as long as they can have a dinner date, all of the above, in their mind, y'all go together. Y'all don't have to put a title on it. It's most of the time the women that want a title. So Sway asked what they were. Portia said, she don't know. All she knows is that, she feels good when they're together. And she said that, Mike's out the picture and it's just Sway now. And Sway said, brought up an old clip where Portia was told you're gonna have to worry about a lesbian. And I found that interesting because I'm like, does that mean that Sway is a fan of the show? If she bringing up quotes from old episodes, or was that planted by production? And Sway is just an actor, just like Mike. I don't know. I digress. But Sway brought up that, and they pulled up the clip to prove it. That Portia was warned to be careful of the lesbians. Okay. And then Portia, said that, she's not a lesbian. She is homosexual. She is Portia sexual, and she didn't like the term lesbian. And Sway said they don't have to put a label on it or whatever, but now they are together. You said you don't like Sway for Portia. You said, okay. You said, I wonder how Portia made it up to Mike. Ooh, Portia is the real flip flopper, whoever and whatever. Do y'all believe that Mike was really a real suitor, or do you believe that he was a hired hand? If he was a rent-a-man, I don't know, because he was giving rent-a-man to me. I didn't see any type of chemistry. When he was first at the black dinner, the first episode when they was pretending to get married, I just didn't see it. Like, Portia never went to his house. He always came to Portia's house. I've always been told that's a red flag when you dating a man. Why all Portia's dates had to come to her house? Okay. Well, like, I don't know. It's just given that Portia was gonna wear the pants and whatever the relationship is. Okay. Don't like Mike for Portia, not enough money. Okay. Hired hand. Oh, he been on too many dating shows. Oh, all right. Y'all clocked it too. Okay. Moving on from Portia and Mike and Sway. Angela and Amari. Angela, Amari, and Charles sit down. They have a conversation. Angela says that she feels left out of the situation. It's not that she didn't like Amari's wife. It's just that she and Amari was so close that, it hurt her heart when she kept the marriage from her. Amari even called the wife on the phone. The wife ended up talking to Charles and Angela and apologizing and saying, I'm sorry for driving this wedge between y'all. I didn't know, blah, 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 blah. People have been saying they're surprised that Amari married a Caucasian lady. They thought that Amari was going to have a Ty Young or a Sway, but Amari had, I don't even know, an Amanda somebody. I don't know. But, it is what it is. They seem pretty happy. It was good to see Charles finally in the scene. Angela also opened up to Amari because Amari was like, marriage is hard. I should have talked to you before I did it. Now I'm regretting it. And I'm kind of wondering, is she regretting getting married, or is she regretting not telling Angela? Because it was looking like she kind of regretting getting married after she hung up the phone. It's just looking like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to be with that lady no more. And so Angela's like, well, yeah, you should have confided in me, because it's not easy. Me and Charles, well, she didn't say Charles, but us, we haven't been easy. We didn't know if we was gonna still be together. And so, apparently, they have had their hiccups. People have been claiming that Charles got a secret baby out there. I don't know what he got. But the money problems, the things like that. Charles have even, made little snide comments about Angela bringing more money into the house. Angela lost all the money with the investment properties and stuff. So, money is always a big factor when it comes to relationships, even if the husband has a lot of money. Okay, he don't want to lose it. He don't want to throw money away. So I'm sure that may have drew a wedge between them at some point. A lot of times Charles act like he just don't care. He there, he too old to leave, but we don't know. But they seem like they genuinely care for each other, and they seem like they are genuinely committed to making it work. And that's the important part. You said both, because she said she don't tell her mother because she knew she was right. Oh, okay. When I seen how the girlfriend looked, well, we didn't really even see the girlfriend. We saw the girlfriend from the neck up. We don't know what. We don't. Let me go look. Let me go look and see what the girlfriend looked like. Hold on, I'm being shady. Hold on.
We should call her. Actually,
we should call her. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, there go the girlfriend right there. There go Valeria. Is it Valeria or Valeria? But there she is. Okay, she ain't ugly. She just, she's just not what we thought she was gonna be. So salute to Valeria, Angela's daughter-in-law. Okay. They need to make it up to, and they should probably, if they still love each other, they should probably have a wedding for the family members. That's the way to appease everybody. Like, invite everybody into the relationship. College B-Ball said, Portia's lawyers requesting Simon's unpaid debts be deducted directly from 50% share of the house equity. They want to buy him out for less cash or nothing at all by offsetting his court-ordered debts. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's interested. I listen. I had to talk about that I want to talk about it so bad. According to the prenup, though, and we did, read the legal documents. According to the prenup, I don't think they can do that. I'm sure her lawyers can request that, but if they're going by the letter of the prenup, that can't be done. But who knows what may happen. Hey Arnett. You said Charles is sick of them. I don't know. Charles seemed like he was over it. Cause they was like, Charles, what you think? He was like, I don't know, it's on you. He was like, I don't know. Look, hold on, here it is right here. He was like, I don't know.
She should have got married.
She had to make her own decision.
I hate to say it, but like,
she made it's her decision. I don't know. Why you asking me? I was like, leave me out. I'm just here. I'm just sitting over here drinking my coffee. And you told me you wanted me to be in this scene. So I don't know. Okay. But salute to Amari and Angela. They had another confessional. And I said that earlier this season, how Angela was pissed off at Shamia for telling Amari that she was nicer than her mother. And all of y'all was like, well, she shouldn't be talking to her child at all. And I'm like, this is a grown ass woman. She married. She had a whole confessional. She is a part of the cast at this point. I don't know if she got paid or whatever, but she did a confessional by herself. So here she is again in a confessional with Angela. Why she couldn't have had a conversation with Shamia? Because they gave Shamia some water and Shamia made a comment. Move on, okay? Charles love Angela. I believe there's some love there. I do. Moving on. Like this video. What's the next part? Hold on. Let me see. I'm going through the scenes one by one. Kay What's-Her-Face has a listening party, and all of the ladies come, and they didn't want to be there. Okay, Drew came late. She didn't want to be there. Okay, when Drew got there though, Shamia presented her with with a statement that said, she owed $2,200 for bringing a horse on her property, and it was for damages. Okay, and the people was like acting like Shamia shouldn't have did it, but why shouldn't she? Like, who brings a horse to somebody's house knowing that the horse is gonna poop and everything? Okay, and so here it is right here. It said damages and property impact. Your illegal conduct resulted in horse defecation on our client's property, requiring professional cleaning and sanitation. Lawn landscaping damage from the animal's weight and hooves. Exposure of our client to HOA penalties and enforcement actions. Unreimbursed time and expense addressing the violations. So apparently she got a violation from the HOA and she went and got a legal letter. That's what it looked like. And this looks like a demand letter from her attorney for Drew to reimburse her for all the fees that she got from her HOA. And it says demand for compensation based on the foregoing violations and damages. Our client demands $2,200 itemized as follows: professional cleaning and sanitation service, $800, property restoration, landscaping, $700, administrative costs related to the HOA compliance, $200, legal costs incurred to date, $500. So she paying $500 for them to write the letter, okay? And then all the rest of the stuff to get the poop up, to repair the grass, all of that. Yeah, so don't be bringing no horse to nobody's house. And so some people say that Shamia was corny for doing that, but I'm team Shamia on that too. Okay, I'm just team Shamia, period. Y'all ain't gonna never get me to hate Shamia. Okay. You said HOA catches everything. Okay. Do you know where Shamia lives? In the middle of Buckhead, down the street, round the corner, down the street from the Atlanta Historical Society. Like, please, 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 Drew, pay that money. And you know Drew ain't got it. She barely pay her hairdressers and stuff. And what else had happened? Hold on. Here's what Drew responded when she got the notice. Drew was like, who gives the
Girl, why are you putting these falsified papers in front of me?
Not the falsified papers. Why everything got to be falsified? And you know, Drew's face was swollen from her BBL. If you notice, she had just got her BBL. That's the brown outfit she had when she was showing y'all that she had just got her BBL. She just put on a sweater and did some confessionals.
Me, there's no pictures, no evidence. If you need help with your taxes, just say so.
Why it's got to be pictures and evidence? Don't be bringing no horse to nobody's house. Period. Okay, you know that horse pooped on that lady lawn. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. What else happened? Kay What's-Her-Face was singing all her country songs. She was up there yodeling, child, sounding like she was just hooting and hollering. She was sounding like goats. Okay, I was like, what the hell is all of these goats up here singing? And then she got the ladies to sing too. And the ladies were sounding like goats too. And I'm like, why is everybody sounding like goats? Okay, here it is. Yeah. Then Shamia trying to be the Diana Ross of the group. She trying to be Beyonce and take over the mic. Very, very, very special. Very, 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 very special. She's very, very special. And then Drew, like, I don't know the words, child. Why they handing the mic to everybody? Why they give the mic to Pinky? Why they give the mic to Angela? Why are they giving the mic? And look at Angela. We go to what is Angela doing? Is she rapping? Is this what is this?
This is about.
So then Kay What's-Face had to do a little speech. Okay, this is how we know. I don't like Kay What's-Face at all, but Kay What's-Face had to do a little speech and say, you know, this is why, you know, it's good to bring all the ladies together. I don't even know what this speech said. Hold on, let me listen. What did it say? Hold on.
Oh, Black excellence. We all got gifts. This is a moment for us to show. We Black, we beautiful, and we are powerful.
We Black, we beautiful, and we are powerful. They waited 17 episodes to say that after they done beat up on Shamia, call her everything in the book, talk about who mama was sleeping with who. Now we Black, we beautiful, and we are powerful. You said the speech seemed real. Okay, you don't like Kay. It was a mess. It was just the singing that was a mess to me. It's like, why y'all pass this mic around? Kay What's-Face was sounding horrible by herself. Y'all didn't need to add to it. And look, there go Kay What's-Face husband and Cynthia boyfriend over there on the sidelines dancing. And why he be wearing that big ass hat all the time? And there go Pinky singing. Pinky just yelling. And there go Phaedra singing, child.
Pretty much everybody in this group could be in the church choir.
You can get whatever you like.
But you know,
Kelly sing. Why is everybody singing? We didn't need all that, but we got it.
You ain't gotta know
And then she went and got Drew, child.
the song and act like you don't just sing.
So nobody, you know, Drew didn't even want to try. Okay, Drew had something else on her mind. Okay, Drew was like, "Look, I got some other business to tend to, so hurry up and get off this stage, okay? Because I need to talk to you." So Drew and K Michelle ended up clashing. Okay, once Kay What's-Face got off the stage and changed clothes, but she didn't change clothes. She came over there, and then I don't know. It seemed like it came out of nowhere. But Drew was like, you know, I don't understand why you had to lie about knowing Black. Okay. And K What's the Face was like, I don't know him. And then Drew tried to pull the text messages out of her phone again. We already saw the text message. Okay. We already knew K What's Face was lying. We saw K What's Face on the first episode say, hey, to Black when he was on the phone. But apparently K What's Face don't want to be associated with Black because Black been involved in scandals. Okay. Now all of a sudden, she forgot that she sent them hey handsome texts. And she forgot that he had asked her out. She forgot all of that. And I guess I don't know if it's because her new husband was there. I don't know what it is, but she was claiming she did not say any of that. And we saw her say it. And when Drew was trying to pull the damn text messages out, she ended up falling on the ground, child. She ended up falling on the ground. Okay. I'm like, Drew, how you had fell? I don't understand. I don't even know what she had tripped on.
You said, hey, handsome, in February, bitch. Tripped over the pants.
I heard.
She say she tripped over her pants. That's what she say. She say she was trying to yell at K What's Face and somebody pulled her and she fell. But that was funny. Okay, because I mean that was it. It was what it was. Okay. Then at the group picture, everybody took a group picture and they did them wrong on these damn final cards. Okay. The final cards was shady. They were so shady to everybody. Hold on. As we were at the end, hold on, let's see what had happened. So we got Phaedra. They said Phaedra is still the godfather of Atlanta and now the lady of the Glen. Unfortunately, her Scottish property exists mostly in spirit. Okay. So we know Phaedra ain't got no Scottish property. Hold on. Who else? Who is next? Then we got Pinky. This was shady too. It says Pinky is nearly $4 million in debt. Pinky is moving into a new chapter in life, chapter 11. Not chapter 11. After filing for bankruptcy, she's on TikTok teaching the haters, do as I say, not as I owe. Oh, Pinky, this gonna live in perpetuity. They calling you broke, okay? But salute to Pinky. We did see that, she is expecting and she will be announcing that on the reunion. Shamia also told her husband that, that they that the surrogate is pregnant. I forgot to mention that. Okay. But now it says after quite a year of navigating friendships, Shamia's business life took a hit. Rum bum may be done, but Shamia is on to her next venture with Gerald by her side. The two are launching a perfume line. Okay. So salute to Shamia on launching her perfume line and salute to Shamia on expecting. Okay. They showed this clip, which was 3 months later. Shamia and Gerald went on a flight and she actually filmed it as she told Gerald that the surrogate is now pregnant. Remember, she had one embryo left and it was a boy, and they were praying and hoping and praying that it would happen, and it happened for him. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Oh wow, that's awesome.
Hold on, dude.
Where's my? Yeah. Oh wow, that's awesome.
Did you just?
And we are pregnant. Okay, so salute to Shamia. Okay, so also Angela. Angela said after more therapy, Angela and Amari have built a healthier bond. With things cooling down in her personal life, the wait list for the Fangie drop is heating up. Now, do y'all want a Fangie or not? I'm trying to figure this out. Like, Stephanie sent me this. Stephanie sent me this last year. I love my fan. This not a Fangie. This just a little fan. Okay. And it does amazingly well. So I'm trying to figure out, everybody got these fans already. Angela, what's gonna make your fans so special? Okay. And Angela handed all the girls fans, and the fans ended up eating. Didn't they eat up Portia hair or something? Hold on. It did. It's not on here yet. But here go Kelly's final card. Okay. Kelly's final card said Drew leaked the tea. Hold on, let me put myself back up here. It says Drew leaked the tea on Kelly's Nana's Sandy Springs Club. And we talked about this. Look, you know who she got this from, right? Who you think she got this from? Don't this remind you of my Kenya Moore expose? Y'all let me know.
It is a lockbox on the door. And we were just at the grand opening a few months ago, so I'm confused.
guess I gotta go to Waffle House.
Where you think they got that from? Where do you think they are fans of Straight from the A and ATLien, honey? They be in here scrounging and waiting on me to say something, but I digress, child. So yeah, Drew definitely copied my Kenya Moore expose when I walked to Kenya. When I walked up to Kenya when I had my appointment. Let me refresh your memory since I know some of y'all might not have been here. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to the squad. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Hold on. Here, ATLien. ATLien on my TikTok. Is it on my TikTok? It's in my shorts. I just want to refresh your memory. And I'm going to. Shout out to Drew Sadora for being a fan and walking past the empty Nana's Chicken and Waffles after I had walked past the empty Kenya Moore hair spa. Dang, I did a lot of shorts. Where is it? Hold on, it's closed. It's closed. Hold on. Dang, that was a long time ago. Hold on. I almost got it. I'm just scrolling. Here it is right here. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. I just wanted to show you the similarities. That's all. I just like to show you the similarities. Okay, here it is right here. Look at it.
Where the valet at? Oh, there you go.
Oh no. Wait. Damn. It went to the back to the beginning. Now I gotta scroll way back there. Hold on. Let me just go to TikTok. Call it a day. YouTube be acting funny. Kenya Moore hair spa. Kenya Moore eviction. Okay, here it is right here. This when I pulled up for my appointment and there was a lockbox on the door. Bam. Bam. Open. Here it is right here. How can I have my appointment and it ain't even open? I had an appointment. Can you? I called. I made my appointment last night. They said they was open until 7 p.m. today. There is nobody here. And there was a lockbox on the door. And there was a lockbox on the door. So I was like, okay, look, there it is.
The
Right
valet
there.
It's really nice.
Appointment.
You got a lockbox on your door.
Hold on.
Where the valet at?
So yeah, I'm like, Drew, my video was filmed in 2024, March 15th, 2024. Okay. So yeah, Drew, we know who you be copying, but I digress. Let me move on. Who's end screen did I miss before I take some calls? If y'all still up. Whose end screen did I miss? We got Kelly. It said Drew leaked the tea on Kelly's Nana's Sandy Springs closing, and while her kids got cleared to film, Kelly's legal battle is far from over. Okay, now look at Drew's like it don't look familiar to you. That didn't look familiar.
Lockbox on the door, and we were just at the grand opening a few months ago, so I'm confused.
That don't look familiar to you. I'm just saying. I don't know. It looked familiar to me as soon as I saw it. Who's next? Let me see. 1 month later. What had happened 1 month later?
He was in contempt of the order and mandated him to be incarcerated until he purges $31,000.
I don't want to tell my children that their father is in jail.
Oh, Kelly got her ex locked up. And did you see Phaedra with her court wig on? Did you see Phaedra with that court wig on? Child, Phaedra don't be playing with when when she go to court, honey. She leave them blonde wigs at home. What else happened? Drew lost custody of her kids and got kicked out the house.
Our bumps in the road, but I came back to show up for the ones that support me. I'm not gonna let a little nasty invader run me away.
Okay, that was the end. Oh, there it is right there. Drew and Ralph finally reached a settlement in their bitter divorce. Reportedly, Drew was ordered to leave the marital home, lost primary custody of her children, and is required to pay monthly child support. Now, remember, she was ordered to leave the home initially. Then she petitioned the court to stay. And then the court actually reversed that order and said that she could stay and that Ralph has to pay her $145,000 for her to leave. So there are all of the ladies, okay, at the end. And, K What's Her Face. Oh, I forgot about K What's Her Face. K What's Her Face long anticipated country album dropped on July 31st. Nobody heard it, and she's yodeling her way all the way to the bank. I guess with a Bravo check, because ain't nobody buying her music. Okay, not the way she was singing. And then we got Portia and Sway are still going strong after 8 months, taking family vacations and living their best lives. But despite the AI generated rumors, her ring finger will still go naked. I mean, I don't know why y'all kept saying Portia was engaged to Sway. I kept telling y'all that was fake news. Okay. Apparently some people was running with it. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. What would y'all give the final episode? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. I would give it probably about a 8, maybe a 7.75. It was better than the whole season. I don't know. And so I guess I'm looking forward to the reunion. Now, as you know, a lot of blogs have been reporting that Shamia had been fired because it's this big hate campaign against Shamia. It drives me crazy. I have told you how I feel. I know a bunch of y'all be like, Shamia is just lame. Shamia is just corny. Shamia is just unlikable. Shamia. And I'm like, but nobody can tell me exactly why. People keep saying, well, Shamia shouldn't be on the show. And Shamia should go take care of her husband. And Shamia. And I'm just like, well, why? Like, Angela has a husband. Why y'all not saying Angela should go take care of her husband? K What's Face has a husband. Why y'all don't say K What's Face need to quit and go take care of her husband? Why is it that Shamia should quit? I feel like Shamia deserves her spot just like anybody else, okay? And she doesn't have to be likable. And I hope she embraces that unlikable situation. Now, as the blogs were reporting that, Shamia and Kelly were gone and that NeNe was coming, Andy Cohen was quick to tell y'all that's a lie. That is a lie. And we were saying earlier in this episode how Andy is really hell bent on blocking any positive press when it comes to NeNe Leakes. Just like when she was filming Ultimate Girls Trip and people were acting like she was going to be a part of the cast, Andy was quick to go to his platform to tell people, not so fast. She will be making an appearance now. She'll make an appearance. She's not a part of the cast. So when it was being reported that NeNe may, come back for season 18, Andy was quick to go to his platform and say, not so fast. Here he is right here. Here's what he said.
Atlanta reunion tease dropped last Friday, and I got to tell you, I told you guys how much fun I had, and now you can see from the tease what I was talking about. I mean, it is just a great show.
Nobody got no letters. Nobody got fired. Nobody this, nobody that. At the end of the day, they normally don't even make casting decisions until after the reunion airs, after part 3 of the reunion. That's when they traditionally mail out pickup letters. But Andy shuts down the rumors and basically said that all the cast is coming back. That's what he said.
Oh, and a lot of fun. And I read all these. There are a lot of casting rumors online which came out over the weekend, and I'm gonna
I just be wanting him to cough one good time. I don't understand what is going on with your voice, Andy. Drink some coffee or something.
Tell you that they're not true. And I am going to tell you that if you want a preview of next season of Atlanta, look at this cast. This is the group, guys. I mean, we love this group. So, spoiler alert, we're very happy. So, and as you can see from the reunion, I was very happy.
So there's that. He also made a point of contacting his good friend over there at TMZ to reiterate the point in case y'all missed it on Radio Andy. He also hit up the TMZ chair and he said, listen, NeNe is not coming back. NeNe has not been offered a contract. She's not in negotiation. Y'all can stop hoping and dreaming, at least for this season. Okay. It said NeNe Leakes and RHOA stars. No peaches handed out yet. And that means any of them. Okay. But Andy said, he's happy with the full cast. So that's given that everybody is coming back, from what I understand. But TMZ is reporting that NeNe Leakes and the other stars of RHOA have not been offered contracts for season 18. And I told you that traditionally they don't even do any contractual agreements until after the season ends. They can't hire people before the season ends, but what do I know? It said despite a report claiming Bravo is trying to bring NeNe back. Okay, it says sources with direct knowledge, aka Andy Cohen and or his associates, tell TMZ no contracts have gone out to any cast members, and no one has been formally told whether they're returning or getting the boots. Do y'all hear that? According to TMZ, and y'all heard Andy say he happy with everybody. It says we're told the report claiming NeNe received an offer while Shamia Morton was passed over and Kelly Farrell was asked back is not true. Sources say Bravo has not made any final casting decisions for the upcoming season, and contracts will only be sent out after the current season concludes. Look, I'm right again. Y'all better learn to listen to me. Fans began buzzing about NeNe potentially reclaiming her peach after she was announced as part of Real Housewives of Atlanta Ultimate Girls Trip Roaring 20th, making her return to the Bravo universe after several years away. NeNe last appeared as a full-time cast member during season 12. She later sued Bravo and Andy Cohen in 2022, alleging the network fostered a hostile and racist work environment. She dismissed the lawsuit without prejudice, went through arbitration, and apparently, they came to an agreement. Andy recently praised NeNe's role in the franchise's success and said her return for Ultimate Girls Trip was a positive experience, but as of now, we're told that has not translated into a season 18 contract. We've reached out to Bravo reps and NeNe, so far no word back. So they're saying nobody has secured their spot yet. And again, they normally negotiate after the season ends when all of the numbers are tallied up, okay, depending on the ratings of the reunion, the ratings of all of the episodes, the overall ratings of the season. I'm sure, that's when they decide what salaries will be and all of that. So, so salute to them. You said poor them, okay? We can feel however we feel. We don't all have to like the same people. That's true. I agree with you. Why you mad at me? He said, didn't NeNe accuse him of doing the cola? NeNe accused him, and so did a whole bunch of other people. She ain't the only one. It was pretty good. You liked the final episode? Okay. I wish Britt could be added back as a friend and NeNe as full-time. They're still involved in their lawsuit. That's why Kenya is on ice. Okay. Andy's voice box have been damaged. Ooh, child, what he doing? Shamia should stop emulating Portia and pursue her own show. Housewives is Shamia's show now. What are you talking about? The Housewives isn't Portia's show. I'm just confused as to why y'all think that Portia owns the Real Housewives of Atlanta and that Shamia can't come on the show because it's Portia's show. It's not Portia's show. Portia works there, just like Phaedra works there. Everybody works there, and now Shamia works there, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. So, Anyway, moving on. Like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video. I'm gonna put the link in there for anybody to call in. We talked about a lot of things. I also wanted to, y'all know I love looking at houses, and I will probably, I don't know if I can do this later. If we have time tonight, I'm gonna go through. Y'all know Usher made Architectural Digest his Atlanta home. And he had a video and all it's amazing. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. He and his sons are all on Architectural Digest. Here it is right here. I love me a good home tour, honey. And so I'll go through this after after I take a few calls. There he is. Okay. It says Usher's Atlanta home has all the makings of a superstar residence, but it is deeply personal touches that leave the biggest impression. Designed alongside friend and collaborator Nicole Fuller Interiors. There's Usher and his wife Jennifer. It says the art-filled family home pairs Gordon Parks photographs and works by Julian Schnabel, Rashid Johnson, Ramir Bearden, and Lauren Halsey, next to paintings by his children, his beloved grandmother's piano, and memories of his 30-year plus career. So it was just interesting to see. Like, there go his sons. Okay, look, his sons with Tamika Raymond also made an appearance. There go Cinco and Naveed was in there. There go one of his rooms. And so I wanted to go through the rooms. There go Naveed right there. And I'm gonna watch the video in just a second. Hold on, we got somebody in the back first. Hold on.
I ain't like the way
Hello.
you said that. You talking about we got somebody in the back first. It's the way
How would
you
you like
said
me to
it.
say it?
It's the way you said it. You supposed we got somebody who's not a peasant in the back.
Do
But
you
Michelle,
just
I got a
literally
question.
do
I
you
got a
just be
question.
waiting? You just be waiting to call in, huh?
Yeah, I got so much stuff to talk about, and I don't even watch that show. But Shamar went to jail. Shamar went to jail,
Yes.
and what's
Uh-huh.
the other one name that's slow with a 13-year-old?
Sidney Starr.
Sidney Starr. Okay. And who else went to jail?
I don't know who else.
I'm asking you, who else went to jail in Atlanta yesterday, Michelle? It's funny you talk about everybody went to jail, but you didn't bring up NeNe Leakes' son that went to jail yesterday. Why you
Oh,
didn't bring
Nene
him
son been in
up?
jail for
No,
almost a
he got
month.
out of jail and he went back yesterday. He went back yesterday.
No,
He
he did
got
not
out.
go back yesterday.
Yes, he did
He
go back yesterday. He did go
lied
back
something.
yesterday.
It was not yesterday, friend.
It
It
the day
wasn't.
before. Yeah, I'm not your friend. The day before yesterday, then he went
Okay.
back to jail. He got out of jail. He went back. Yeah, you already
It
knew he
wasn't
went back.
yesterday.
Well,
It
it
was
was the
just
day before. It was
reported
this
yesterday,
week.
but
He
it wasn't
Michelle.
yesterday.
He went back and he got a new
I'm
bail, a new
telling you,
bond.
look, I just pulled it up. According to jail records, Bryson checked into the Gwinnett County Jail in Georgia on July 24th related to contempt of court. That was July 24th. That was not
And
yesterday.
he went back this month in
No,
August.
he
I
was
seen it.
arrested May 1st at first, and he went back in July 24th.
But you don't never talk about him. Why did he go? What was
Why
the
should
purpose of
I
him
talk
going?
about it? There's nothing to talk about.
Why are you talking about Shamar? Why are you talking about the other person? What you talk about them? Let's talk about Braxton. Why is he in jail?
Go
I would
ahead and
like
talk
to know.
about him. Go ahead. What
No, I'm
about him?
asking you. I don't know. You tell
You
me.
got the information
You
wrong, but
talk
go
about
ahead.
stuff that you want to talk about. That you
You're
want to
right, because
talk
this is
about.
my
You talk
channel. When
about
you get a
stuff that you
channel,
want
you
to talk
talk about
about.
what you want to
You
talk
talk about
about,
stuff
right?
that you want to talk about.
I do.
Just like you said, Drew. She got that from you, Michelle. Drew came out with that way before you even went to Kenya
No,
Moore
she
hair
didn't. I
spa.
did mine in
Oh my
2023.
God.
She did
Everything you
that in
saying is cap.
2025. What are
Oh
you
my
talking
God.
about?
Drew went there. You got that from Drew.
Dre, get off my line.
You got that from Drew. We know you got that
Okay.
from Drew.
You're right. You're
And
right. Okay.
then
Anything else?
and then you over there,
Anything
you
else?
talk about this what gets me with you, Michelle. You oh my God, you irritates me sometimes. You talk about when NeNe Leakes went over to Portia house and you talking about all this tea you allegedly got. You be hyping NeNe Leakes up so much.
This
It's
T
like
ain't got nothing
cringe.
to do with NeNe. What
It's
are you
like
talking about?
cringe. Oh, she look good. She look good. No, she does not. No, she does not. God, she does not. You talk about her. Oh, she look good. And then you talk about my mama even said this. You call her a queen. Like Michelle, you damn near 50 years old. You calling another person that's your age a queen. That's like that's giving peasant vibes. That's not. You shouldn't do that. And then you talk about. And then somebody in your comments said, "Yeah, Michelle. What did they say? They said, what did you say? You said, I don't know. It was just like you just defend this person. Then you show so much support to her, and it's the same bird that went on a Jason Lee show and was talking about you. I mean, when he was talking about you, she just sat there. Is no way. Am I here? Can you hear me?
What is she talking about?
When Jason Lee was talking about you, when he told her he don't like you, and you sat and she sat there and did nothing. When she sat there and did nothing at all. I'm telling you.
When he say that?
I don't know when he said that. I don't watch the NeNe Leakes
Well,
interview.
you
You
telling
talking about it
me?
in
Wait a
Patreon.
minute. You telling me? So when did it happen? You pulling an
With the
Angela?
time
You
he was
say it
talking to
happened?
Jason Lee, Michelle, did Jason Lee not say something about that he don't like you? You even said it before he said it, and
No,
she
he
sat
didn't say that.
there.
No, he
Yes,
didn't say that.
Michelle. She talk about you. I mean, he talk about you when he was talking about you. Jason Lee sat there. I can tell you this. Let me see somebody who I know in your chat. Like my twin sister Deidre or Paige. Let me tell you, like in the real world, like if somebody was talking about them, I wouldn't
In the
just sit
real what?
there.
In the real
I
what?
wouldn't just sit there and just take it and just not like, okay, yeah. I would defend Paige and Deidre, Dre, my twin sister. I would defend them. I wouldn't just sit there and just say, yeah, and laugh about it. You better
Can I
believe
look
who
at
people say
Usher
they
House
are.
now? Can I look at Usher House?
I thought we was talking about I thought we was talking about the topics.
Usher's house was a topic before you called in, but now you going. I mean, you talking about Jason Lee? I don't care about him.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just you just
What?
some of the stuff you do. It's like is go ahead. It's irritating though.
They
Like
putting tomatoes in the chat for you, Dre. That you losing the audience.
that's probably the same peasant that do it all the time, Michelle. And you got to realize, Michelle, these is grown people too. What senior citizens you know that put tomatoes in the chat? That's not realistic. Like they're grown. These are grown people you talking about. Senior citizens, grandkids, and they putting tomatoes in the chat. These are peasants. These peasants' passports don't look nothing like mine. So they are beneath me. And Michelle, you know another thing too. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You know, Kelly said that Kelly stayed at Shamir house for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think that's like when you look at somebody like that, like, okay, you on the reality show and you stand at your castmate house that you just met 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and you stand at her house because you left your house. Don't that give like peasant vibes? Like I can't look at Kelly the same no more. I look down on people like that. Like,
Hmm.
do you look down on her, Michelle? Like just looking at her like you ain't got no money. You a whole peasant in real life. You staying at your castmate house. I look down on people like that. Like I can't. It's not giving. Like you really watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. They are like average people now. Like they need a place to stay. That's like peasant vibes. That's like these birds in this chat. That's crazy to me. Don't you think so, Michelle?
Mm-hmm. I'm about to look at Usher's thing. You want to hold or do you want to come back?
Yeah, I could hold on. Yeah.
Okay. What
Where's
did you
his
say?
house
Something
located at?
in Atlanta?
Oh, okay. Alpharetta?
I'm not gonna dox the man.
Okay, well, I'll just Google it. Okay.
I will Google it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Hold on. Hold on. This is from Architectural Digest. Okay. They actually did a full article on Usher's home. They said Usher's art-filled Atlanta home proves the most powerful design statements are personal. There is Usher and Cinco in his classic vehicle in front of his house. You see, he has statues and art all over the place. It is magnificent on the outside. Then he has other rooms. He has a barber shop over there. He has a Gordon Parks original hanging on his wall, the one with the color entrance photograph taken by Gordon Parks. He has a lot of custom art pieces throughout his home, and I'm gonna watch the video in a second. I'm just scrolling. Look, he got old TV. Look, is that James Brown? He got an old TV in the corner over there. All kind of little trinkets and everything that take you back to like the 70s, I guess, when he was growing up. I also saw that he had like a plastic covered sofa as a ode to like the old sofas that you couldn't sit on back in the day, but you could sit on that one. Okay. There is Naveed in one of the rooms with the artwork and everything in there. Okay, hold on. That's the dining room right there. Photographed by Fabiola Jean Louis hangs on a wall swathed in a wall coverings. Hold on, we still looking, child. That's all of the kids at the pool. They go Usher, they go his wife Jen, they go their doggy, they go the little kids. He got a son. What are their names? Sovereign and Sire. Sovereign is the girl and Sire is the boy. They go Navi and they go Cinco taking a jump into the pool. Okay. Hold on. So yeah, it's very, very nice. I'm gonna look at the video in a second. Hold on, I'm just looking at the pictures right now. They go to kids. The kids got their own area, and at the kids area, they got a wall with all of their stuffed animals that they've collected over the years that adorns the wall. That's pretty cool. Okay. What else is going on? There go some of the kids' rooms. There go a closet, Jennifer's closet, which features custom shelving lined in velvet. Okay. They go to primary bedroom. But hold on, let me look at it because these pictures ain't big enough. But they go Usher and his wife. I love looking at these. Yeah. And then their dining room table has their breakfast room has a lava stone top, which features the spirit animals of both Usher and Jennifer. See, they got a leopard, a horse, and an eagle. Interesting. So let me go up here to this video and watch this video. And y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use. Fair use. Fair use. Usher said the house remembers, honey.
There's two versions of every house.
This like a little movie, honestly.
The one that people see, and the one that stays awake after everyone leaves. The house they photograph is never the house I know.
Usher has a big Moon Man statue in the front of his house, too. I thought that was interesting.
The real one breathes. It remembers.
You see the Moon Man right there? Right there on the right. Right there. It's a whole Moon Man. I was like, wow, Usher.
It holds things. Every conversation, every song, every celebration, every good
that door big as hell. Look how short Usher is, and look how big that door is.
goodbye.
Usher done made a whole movie. We riding around in his classic Camaro or whatever this is with the damn LED lighting. We having us a good time over here at Usher House. Well, how tall is Usher? About 5'8".
Sometimes I think these walls know more about me than I know about myself.
They got a Moon Man. I think that's so cool. I got a Moon Man. Look at my Moon Man. Y'all see? Let me make myself big. Show my Moon Man. I'm so extra. Y'all see my Moon Man right there? I got that's my big Moon Man right there. That's my alien. Hold on. Let me finish.
During the day, the house performs. At night, it confesses. The silence gets louder.
This sounds like a horror film. I wish it was fun.
The memories step forward. And suddenly every room becomes a different version of your life waiting for you.
Usher put on all his designer to walk through the house and eat cherries. Why you didn't put that glass in the sink?
A kid who believed there was always another level, another stage, another dream, another mountain. And somehow that kid still lives there. Still restless.
And there's an artwork that's supposed to be a portrait of Usher. Kind of look like Kanye West to me, but what do y'all let me know? Did that look like Usher to you? Even though it's art, it's subjective, but that's supposed to be Usher.
Still asking, what's next? People think invisible and connection are the same thing. They're not. Sometimes the more people recognize your face, the more it becomes hard to show your heart.
Look at Naveed playing the piano, or trying to. At least it's daytime now.
The music follows me here, even after I leave the studio. The melody
Naveed look just like Tamika.
starts in one room and somehow finds its way to me in another. Songs
And Usher wake up in the morning and put on a whole tuxedo,
are strange.
like everybody else got on pajamas.
You think you're writing now, but sometimes
You faced relapsing MS.
Wait a minute,
with
where does
courage.
commercial come from?
But
Lord,
as
hold
years
on.
went by and your health needs changed,
Look, we got an advertisement. Hold on. Let me put it back. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. You say he worked hard. He deserves. Everybody deserves nice things. You deserve nice things, honey. Y'all know that poem about the house. Okay, hold on. You said he rich, bitch. Hold on. What is this commercial doing? Thank you for the floating heart, friend. Thank you so much. Hold on. Whatever this drug is they advertising, child. What is this? It say it causes stomach problems. Ask your doctor. You say it's giving spooky and creepy. I'm just laughing at Usher standing in the corner with his tuxedo on. Yes, I have. I've been to parties with Usher. I done met Usher. We was in court with Usher. I've traveled with Tamika Raymond, his ex-wife. Yes. You don't wait. You didn't see him in no tuxedo? What was this right here? Hold on. That's not a tuxedo? That's not a tuxedo right there. I don't know. If that's not a tuxedo, I don't know what it is. He just got a white jacket. Thank you for the finger heart, friend. You said it's boring. We just looking at the house. Just calm down.
there's a piano in this house. And every time I sit down at it, I hear different voices. My grandmother,
It's a Usher movie. Just chill out.
my younger self, people I've loved,
He's telling you about his house.
people I've lost. The piano never forgets. You can stop playing it, but somehow the music stays, waiting.
That piano is supposed to be his grandmother's piano, and that cross is supposed to be a piece of artwork that contains dried flowers from her funeral, and then that picture on the wall is a picture of his grandmother. So each room in his house, he has paid homage to different areas of his life, and he's kind of explaining it. But if you read the article, it goes more in depth.
Patient, like memory. I look at old photographs, old footage, old performances, and sometimes it feels like I'm watching somebody else, a younger man, a different man. Certain things I was never actually certain of. It's strange how memory
You said, who was that playing the piano? That was his son, Naveed.
edits itself. How time turns memory into stories, stories into myths.
I think so too, Joan. I like looking at stuff like this. I don't care. Y'all be all right. We just got a few more minutes.
Maybe that's what a home really is. Not architectural, not design.
Look at the furniture pieces. This ain't no Wayfair furniture. Look how big that table is. That is expensive.
Not objects. A home is every version of yourself learning how to live together. All the triumphs, all the failures, all the love, all the scars, all the songs existing under one roof. And if you listen close enough, you can hear them.
Why you don't think this is authentic? He's showing you all of this different art all around his house that he has collected over the years. He has sculptures, he has things that are personal to him. He has old pianos, he has old televisions. He has art that he's collected on the wall, like art, photos and paintings. It's beautiful. Somebody said it's like a museum.
Conversations, the laughter.
He even got art on the wall at the pool. Is that a Basquiat or a Basquiat-like artwork over there? That the kids are playing in front of. He got artwork outside, child.
The music, the echoes, the life. Because a house never really forgets. It remembers who you were.
So he got all the kids, the first set of kids and the second set of kids and the wife. I was looking at this. I'm like, is she gonna jump in that Balenciaga dress? We gonna see. Look at Cinco. He too cool. Yep. Now he in the old school. What kind of car is this? A Caprice? I don't know.
With psoriatic arthritis,
Lord.
skin with
Another
sore,
commercial.
swollen, and stiff joints.
Hold on. Let me let the commercial play. You said, from what I recall, Usher has always appreciated and collected art. Okay. That is very, very noble of him. I like seeing grown man Usher. He said, if you're not in the same tax bracket, you shouldn't have anything negative to say. This is great. I think it's great too. I like looking at houses, period. But we all have opinions. If somebody don't like something, they have the right to say they don't like it. I mean, we don't have to be in the same tax bracket to say I don't like black floors or whatever. It is what it is. You said Chris Brown did the paintings by the pool. Oh, okay. He showed it on his story. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Chris Brown did the paintings. That is cool. Hold on. We're gonna put this back up here.
A house full of memories. The people who left fingerprints on your life. The conversations that changed you. The mistakes that taught you.
Usher, just like you and me, he got a flower wall. Let me stop. I don't have no flower wall though, but he got flower wall with wonderful on the wall. Look, that is beautiful. This is a whole what do you call those rooms? Like a photo op room. That's what this is, a photo op room.
Prints on your life. The conversations that changed you. The mistakes that taught you. The memories you thought were small until years later. In the furniture, in the music, in the light, in the silence.
He got a whole whiskey room, a man cave.
And you start thinking about what remains. The people still sitting at the table. The voices still answering the phone. The relationships still standing after the applause ends. That's real wealth.
I'm sure some of you Usher fans might be able to point out a lot of things that I don't know, because somebody said that looked like the car from the Climax video. It might be, who knows?
Not what feels a home. What feels a life.
Look at the ceiling. Oh my God. Did you catch that? Hold on, let me go back a little bit.
That's real wealth.
Okay.
Not what feels a home.
Look at the light.
What feels a life.
That's real wealth, honey. Not just what's in a home. This is what makes a home. Your family makes a home. That's what Usher's saying to y'all. It doesn't have nothing to do with all the pricey trinkets. It doesn't have anything to do with the furniture.
Sometimes after midnight, the whole place feels suspended between worlds. The music is still playing somewhere. The fire burns low.
Look, they said, okay. You see that right there? You know, Usher used to be a part owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and when they won the playoffs or whatever it is they won, he got an award too. But I don't think he's the part owner anymore. But yeah, you see like different things like that. They talk about it in the article about, you know, some of the pieces and the awards that are all around his house.
The fire burns low.
He just picked up his wife's shoes. Look at that. That's so nice. He picked up his wife's shoes and stuff. He was like, she tired. Let me get her clothes up for her. She took her shoes off.
The city is asleep. The memories are awake. And for a moment, every version of me exists all at the same time.
Is this another whiskey room or this child? We got all the bars.
The boy, the artist, the father, the dreamer.
Who is that on the wall right there? Is that Usher on the wall? One of you Usher fans tell me. Let me move myself out the way. Hold on. Who is that on the wall right there? I can't tell. Is that a scene from an Usher video?
The man I'm still becoming. Fatherhood changed the way I see.
This is a sculpture from a Japanese artist. I read that in the article as well. Mm-hmm.
Everyone.
It's out in the garden. He's outside in the garden.
Before, the house was something you owned. It's something you pass through. Something you fill with love. Something you leave behind for the people who matter.
He got a little sitting area out there, you know, where they can have family dinners.
Most.
Is this the man cave?
A witness of generations. A keeper of stories.
Thank you. It's almost over, friend. That's the pool house.
Because a house never forgets. It remembers who you are. It remembers who you've loved. It
That is nice.
remembers what you've survived. And sometimes, when the night is quiet enough, it reminds you who you are. Can you hear it?
Oh. And then he has a wall that has all of the children's handprints on it. And then it even got the dog's paw prints. You see Scarlett right there. You see Sovereign's handprints right there. You see Usher Raymond, there go his handprints right there. And he got, Joshua 2415, Daddy's Home and all of that stuff. And this is the whole Daddy's Home wall. That is so nice. Look at that. That's the wall in the kitchen. Or in the dining area. There goes Cinco's autograph. Through knowledge, its rooms are filled with beautiful treasures or something like that. What did it say? Through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. It's a and. It should be A-N-D, but okay. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. By Stephen Klein. This was for Architectural Digest. The film is available on their website as well as additional pictures. Go to Usher Raymond's Instagram and you'll also see some of the photos. If you go to Architectural Digest and click the link in their bio, you can go to the actual article and you can see more pictures and it will explain to you a lot more in depth of what the different art pieces are and who they're by and all of that. I just thought it was interesting. I just like looking at houses. That's what I do around here. And apparently people be getting mad at me for looking at their houses and stuff. Okay. It's on the internet. It's for us to look at. Okay. T logged off. T was in the back. T called back.
But Michelle, I was trying to. Do you see a restroom? One of his bathrooms in the house?
I did see a bathroom. You didn't see a bathroom?
I was trying to see do he keep his herpes medication on the counter or do he put it in a is it cream or is it like what they use for herpes? I know one
Why
of
you
you
worry
peasants,
about his medication?
one of you peasants down there got the same
Why
thing.
you worry
Ursula
about
got.
his?
Do
Are
y'all
you
got? Do
about
y'all
to?
use cream with that or do y'all use pills? What do they use for y'all? For what y'all got? I was just curious. Michelle, you said he was rich and stuff like that. You know his career blew up when he got with that beautiful white queen. He was. You know that, right?
I thought it blew up when he was with Tamika Raymond.
No, well, how did it blow up when Tamika Raymond? How? When she was calling you to ask you to borrow some money? Am I right, Michelle?
I don't know nothing about.
Was
Let me
it?
talk
Didn't
about
Tamika
that.
Raymond call you? He's
Why
so
are
rich.
you on here trying
He's
to
so
cause?
rich. He's so rich,
Goodbye,
but
Dre.
his
You doing too
ex-wife
much.
calling you and ask you to borrow some money.
You
Am I
are
right? I'm
doing
just
way too
asking a
much.
question. I'm just asking a
No,
question.
never happened.
Oh my! Put that on God.
I put it on God.
Oh, he got a special place
You
for you.
believe in things that junkies be spewing online, then that's on you. But
I'm
it's not
just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't remember who said it, but I remember I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what's up. He got that white wife, and his career came up.
Hello, T.
Hey Michelle, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
How you been, Michelle? I'm glad to hear you tonight.
I've been good. How you been?
You so unpredictable, honey. I don't be knowing when you gonna come on. I just be hoping it be soon.
That's why you're supposed to click the notification bell twice, and you will get notified at least 30 minutes before I come on.
Okay, well, I need to click it twice then because I always get it like right. But I got all your notifications. I just don't never know when you coming. Like, it don't be like
Yeah,
a particular day or something like that.
it's
So I
not.
just
I
never
try
know.
though.
I'll be looking for you to come when Housewives go off.
Yeah, I couldn't this week because I was out of town. I had, I'm unpredictable because I'm caring for my mom as well. So it's kind of hard for me to be on any type of set schedule. But I don't even know if I'm gonna be in Atlanta next weekend or not. So yeah,
How's your mother doing?
Oh
she's
my
doing
God,
well.
come on now. Can we get to what you call for?
Who
Trey,
is this
shut
on the
up.
phone? Always got a little smart little mouth.
You know he do. I don't
You
understand.
always
I
got
don't
a smart
understand why he
mouth.
called if he hate everything about this show. He
Like
hate everything. Why do you
you,
call it, Trey?
you are never in like a bubbly attitude. You always just be so mad. What's going on, honey?
No, the last time she had a live video, I was the one that was nice.
You're never nice. You're always rude and nasty, nasty and
There's the,
rude.
there's that plastic sofa I was telling y'all about that he said he got as an old.
Oh,
It's
that's
called
nice.
grandma's sofa, and it's designed to mimic the sofas that everybody used to say you can't sit on. They had the plastic coverings.
Yeah,
So
that's
he's
that's some real
sit
pimp.
on his sofa.
That's some real pimpish furniture. You know what I was gonna say? I'm glad that Usher gave us this side of him because he does a lot of antics on the stage, and
Uh-huh.
we need to know that other side of him. We needed that.
With his
Okay.
beautiful white wife.
I mean, I don't have nothing against white women. I
No, I'm just
don't
saying
have
he
nothing
he
against
got he
white
got
women.
more happy when he got with her. No stress, no arguing, no fighting.
How do you
You have a
know?
white
I mean,
wife,
what
You
Dre?
can
makes you
tell.
so?
You can tell he looked
What
happy.
How
makes
do
you
you know they
so
don't be
sure?
arguing, Dre? Are you in their house? How do you know they don't argue?
Right.
Those nice, wonderful looking kids.
What that got to do with it?
He happy. Them his kids. He happy.
Oh, I hope he is. I don't wish unhappiness on anyone. You know.
You know,
But
P,
the
do you
Okay,
thing,
have
so what
something
else would you
against
like
me
to
or
talk about,
something? I
man?
remember last time you
Ignore Dre.
called.
Ignore Dre. I'm gonna put him on mute. What else would you like to talk about, T?
so Michelle, let's talk about that episode. You know
Okay,
what I
let's
want
talk
to talk about.
about okay.
So for
Wow.
starters, did Drew really fall?
Yeah, she really fell.
Oh my god.
She really fell in real life, and she was embarrassed about it. She say she tripped. Then she tried to say that somebody like pulled her and made her trip over her pants or whatever. I think she posted something. Let me see.
Oh my god. I think she was drinking a little too much.
And
I
Michelle,
don't
why
think
do
she
why
really
do
wanted to
K
be there.
Michelle
She was
go on
trying to.
like shows and talk about her husband like that? Like emasculate her husband.
Why did K
Who?
Michelle jump ship and turn on Shamia?
I don't know. She jumped on, and she turned it on Portia too, and she told Portia to shut her glory hole and all that stuff.
But Michelle, what you think about her talking about her husband like that? Like I could cheat on him and he would never go nowhere.
I
Who
don't
said that?
care. I don't know what Michelle thinks, but I really don't care. I don't care about her or her husband.
Go ahead.
Like,
I don't care about Kay. What's her face or her husband. Honestly, I
Yeah,
just
I didn't know she was like that. She seemed like a very evil person.
see.
ever
Drew
since she
said,
found
as
out,
you can see, hold on. Drew said, as you can see, someone pulled me down, which caused me to trip and fall on my pants. So let me see. So let me. I'm still trying to see what she.
she
Okay.
wanted to smoke. She wanted all the smoke with K Boy.
People, Jason, thank you for coming to my plate after he hit me. Said, hey, handsome. You said, hey, handsome.
Oh, somebody was pulling her. You see that? Somebody was pulling on her.
Ever
It was
since Drew
probably
Sidora,
see, there you go. It was probably her hairdresser. Look right there. See somebody pulling on her arm. And then she tripped and fell.
yeah, I would have just let her have that one after that. I would have let her have that one. Yeah, it would have been a technicality that I hit the floor. I'm gonna let you have that, okay? But look, Michelle, this is what I wanted to tell you. Ever since K Michelle found out that the white women love her, she going against everybody.
Hey, I be seeing that online a lot. she don't like black ladies no more.
She don't like black ladies
Ever
no
like
more.
black women? When has Kate What's her face ever been a girl's girl? She up
True.
here spreading rumors about my vagina and she ain't never even met me. So when has she
That's
ever been
true.
a girl's girl?
Well, she was pretending a little while, and then now she like, you know what? I'm just gonna be my regular self. I don't like none of y'all. I mean,
They say
I
Kate
don't
What's
like
her face
her.
look like a whole white woman. Let me go look again. I'll be paying attention. She do
Well,
look
who
like a
else
white
is like a
woman. I
whole
don't
white
know if that's
lady?
the hair that bleaches her out or what, but she do look a lot lighter.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what she looked like in that Watch What's Happened Live last episode. She looked like Kelly. She's looking like she's trying to be more like Kelly. If you look at her style and look at Kelly's style when she started, she wasn't kind of like mimicking her, but now her style
Why
is
would K
mimicking.
Michelle try to look like somebody who stay in a castmate house in the basement? Come on now.
She don't
Why are
say that
y'all
on
worried about what this girl saying? I mean, you could be
She
up
live in a
today and down
castmate
tomorrow.
basement. That's a
But you could be up
peasant.
today and down tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Never.
I mean, if you never know. If you got to put yourself in your shoes. She's married with 4 girls. You could never. I mean, you have to put yourself in her shoes. People think it's easy. You sit on this. I hear you talk a lot. It's not easy. Okay. You looking at this. You know what? You're a fan, and I'm gonna let you have it. But I just want you to know
No, don't
it's
let me
not
have it.
easy.
Say what you was saying. Say what you was saying. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
I'm
because
listening to you.
I listen to you talk a lot, and when we look
Okay.
when you are a viewer and you're watching the show, you only get a chance to see an hour of it. Trust me, it's not easy.
Oh.
So you never know where you may end up, young man. You never know. You never know. Humble yourself, or life will humble you.
Ooh.
That
There
sounds
go
like
Kate
a
What's her face with the
struggling
big titties
comment.
on, and there go Brisha Webb, actress Brisha Webb, and this is the clip that's been going viral as well. When Brisha said she felt like Shamia can do things and they hold her feet to the fire, and other women they ignore stuff. So hold on,
And
listen.
I was so glad to hear that.
Yes, how did he get the address?
Okay.
He was talking about the horse right there. Hold on.
What was your reaction to Shamia and Portia's explosive dinner in Scotland?
Look, this is
Hold on, I'm trying not to get copywritten. Hold on, let me go look.
real beef. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is Slim Jim compared to this real best friend beef.
What was your reaction when it was happening?
I couldn't believe it was going on because before we had walked into the dinner, the first thing Shamia said was, "I'm off today. I don't want it."
Okay, yeah. Hold on.
Can change. I mean, everybody's okay with everything else, but when Shamia do it.
Oh.
Thank you.
I live for that response right there, because that's how I feel. Like nobody, like they was like dragging Shamia every episode.
Change. I mean,
Yes.
everybody's okay with everything else, but when Shamia do it.
Oh.
Everybody want to drag her to hell. It ain't fair.
Do you
Have
think
you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought about that there's things that you don't see? Or have you ever thought about the fact that sometimes people can really put themselves in the mess of something and then
Look Andy even looking like how she she's explaining this. This don't even make no sense. Andy even look like that didn't make no sense.
and throw their hands up like it's nothing?
Well, I
Happens a
was
lot.
here from all the way to the beginning of
Oh.
Atlanta Housewives. Not this season, all of them. I've
Okay.
seen what I've seen, and the facts are there.
Okay.
Just because you put your hands up, don't mean that everybody else hasn't done it. in the past.
What do you make of Angela's?
Ooh, okay. She
That's
said what she
crazy.
said. And look at Kate What's her face. She could do nothing with it.
She got
Kate
so
What's
much
her face
mouth
couldn't do
though.
nothing with it but smile and keep it moving, honey.
Andy is just one of those people that I'm like, oh, I love the show, but it's like, Andy, come on, like, you know what you're doing, Andy. Just stop. Okay. I mean, he knows he's rattling certain viewers, like just getting up under our skin, and he knows exactly what he's doing. Like he's gonna get on there talking about, in case you don't know, we're fine. I'm happy with who we have. Okay, well, tell me in so many words that NeNe isn't coming back, or you have no plans on NeNe coming back. Like, just stop it, Andy, please. Please. But you know what? So I wanted to tell you that, and I also want to tell you, in regards to the new show with NeNe and Portia, I think they so wrong the way they doing NeNe. I think they so wrong. I mean,
They just
it's
using
for
her for her popularity, pretty much, and they know that everybody wants a little taste of NeNe because NeNe goes viral all the time. Her memes go viral every single time. Her
Mhm.
name is headline, she go viral. And Andy could have just shut up. Honestly, he didn't even have to go and confirm or deny any rumors. But I felt like
Right.
he did that to stop NeNe from getting in the
Yeah.
cycle. Of,
You know that. Come on now. You know that. You know this.
Michelle, they're
That's exactly
humbling
why you
her.
did
That's
it.
exactly what they're doing. She needs to be humble.
Huh?
I was talking to Michelle.
You need to be humbled,
No.
right? What should
No,
somebody do to humble
no.
you?
I'm already humble. Trust me.
Nobody should be humbled. That's not for you to decide.
Yeah, but the thing is, Michelle, I think that the ratings aren't gonna go anywhere with the girls trip. They're gonna have to bring NeNe. See what they doing, they testing some stuff out. They gonna have to bring NeNe back. And I guarantee you, next year she'll be back. The next season, NeNe's coming
Oh my
back. Watch
God,
this.
this like that.
Watch it now. Mark my word. Watch this. See, they just giving us little by little, little by little. But see, this what I think is going to happen because they know it's only going to be one person that's going to be able to come on that show and put Portia in her place. So you see them greeting each other.
So pretty much they building Portia up to take her down.
Oh
Pretty much.
yeah. Oh yes, they're gonna turn them against each other. Yes, yes, yes. And it's gonna be some good TV, and I will be watching. God. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. That's why I'm like, Andy up to something, but what is he up to? I really can't really, I can't really, but I'm thinking, and I hope I'm right, but I think NeNe's coming back next season. And I think when NeNe comes back, they're going to play them two against each other. But I don't think they have to play them two against each other because I don't think that their relationship is, I don't think NeNe and Portia is like best friends or anything. But I think that NeNe has an interest in Housewife way before Portia was thought about. And so she knows that, this is the beginning. That's all it is the beginning. She'll have that spot back again, but I think they're going to eventually bump heads because we know that they had a disagreement, They had a disagreement. NeNe haven't forgot. She's just like, okay, well, I'll play it however it goes. If I have to play this part and lower my position for a minute, humble once again, I'll do that. Because after all, it's her house.
Wait, you said humble?
It's her house. So sometimes you have to do that.
How is it her house if she's not a producer? You sound so.
She laid the foundation, friend.
Okay, I need
to lay the foundation.
Right, like it's
there
her
in the
house.
beginning. That's what they mean when they say that she was there in the beginning.
Right. And so the thing is, but I hope that, I hope it goes better with her in production where she can get back to where she belongs. But I think it's just fake with her and Portia for now. I mean, I've been watching my girl for a minute. I kind of feel like I know her just a little bit. And believe me, she ain't forgot. Because she went on there and made a full video about it. You know what I'm saying?
You must have just got here. I talked about it earlier when we were looking at pictures. No, she wasn't invited to the premiere in New York tonight. Go ahead, friend. Go ahead, T.
Yeah, but what were you just saying, Michelle? I'm nosy. Who you just talking to?
Well, we was talking about there's a premiere for Ultimate Girls Trip in New York. There's a premiere party. Everybody's there. Shamia's there. Kelly's there. Portia's there. Karen Huger is there. Like a lot of Bravo celebrities are there. And apparently, NeNe was not invited. But I knew that yesterday though.
Oh wow!
I told my Patreon.
I still think they're gonna bring her back. I think they're gonna bring her back. And if they found a way to get her there, come on now, they could have just left her out of that one. They just like they just started off to see if we do this, if we do that, if we do this, we do that. But I think that they're gonna get her back, and I also think that yeah, she forgot about none of that. I hope Portia don't think she's just gonna get off scot free. Like no, we need that reunion with y'all too. You in one seat, she in the other one. We need that. The viewers need that. Shamir looks so pretty.
Yeah,
Shamir looks so pretty. She always eat down like. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Cynthia look light bright too right now. Maybe it's the wig.
You know, yeah, Cynthia's gonna regret the way she treated. And see, the girls don't understand. You cannot trust Bravo them. Like Bravo is gonna always make you look like the fool in the end. I mean, I don't know why people think they're not gonna be subject to it. The way she did Shamir, she's gonna regret that in the end. Yeah, I mean, we gotta have different seasons. Next season,
Yeah,
okay, this was about.
I agree. It's messed up that she wasn't invited. She also wasn't invited to the finale of the girls trip.
Wow.
So, yeah. It was.
Wow, it has to be something personal with them. It has to be something because if it was just about business, I mean, she brings in the viewers and the money. So at this point, it has to be something personal.
Well, it's with Andy because she's made amends with NBC Universal. It's Bravo, and Andy has his hand in whatever with Bravo. So there's that.
Well, I have voiced the way I feel about Andy several times, and I'm just gonna lay off Andy for now and that's why he's gripping to Portia so much because Portia is representing the LGBTQ, and of course he is LGBTQ. So,
yeah. Because Portia, would be, I just said that too, the first gay couple to be a housewife if they make, imagine them get married or whatever. It'd be the first gay couple.
Michelle.
They've always said, add a gay couple.
Michelle.
And so now.
Wow. It's so fake.
I'm sorry, can I talk to this lady been talking the whole time, talking and breathing funny. Can I talk to
you? Boy, you was on, go ahead.
Have you seen Portia girlfriend YouTube channel?
No.
Yeah, she building this big house out here, and it's
great.
real nice. I mean, you like houses. I was just telling you. So
Sway.
Okay. Well, she's not a celebrity. I don't really.
Yeah, I just think that Portia is doing it for convenience. She's figured out like, hey, I know what they want, I know what they need, and I'm in love with a girl. Portia loves men. She's not done with men. And I just, hope Sway doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve because Portia loves men. Trust me on that one. She's a man eater.
Told you.
She's a man eater.
Like women.
Yeah, she like both. I ain't mad at her. I ain't hating on her. I'm just saying, look, this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. Michelle, it's always so good talking. Portia look good.
She looks
good.
Crazy.
But I just know that she is just not what she appears to be. And you have to be careful with people like that. You do. But I don't have nothing against Portia. I think she's a beautiful girl. I just don't like the way she did Shamir, and I think it's gonna come back to haunt her. I think that she can't put too much trust in Bravo and the producers. I mean, they will play nasty. They have been known to play nasty, and she's just the next person on the chopping block. Well, Michelle, it's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. I appreciate you for calling.
No problem. And I can't wait till you come back, girl. All right. That was some good tea.
All right.
Bye.
See you later. Bye-bye. Shout out to T for calling in. Oh, there go Vicky. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, Vicky. Vicky looks good too, honey. Everybody looks snatched. Everybody looking snatched at the premiere party tonight. So, there's that. And you got anything else, Dre, that you would
No,
like
I
to
just that
discuss?
lady voice. It was like, I got a headache.
What is she talking? What?
And you're like, oh, she's a poor. She's gonna regret it. I got a headache. My head just. I got to take an ibuprofen or something. What do you recommend? This
I
is crazy.
recommend you take an ibuprofen and go to
Yeah,
bed.
I got to do something. That lady made my head hurt with all that talking and breathing and
Mm.
got to
Go
be.
to sleep. It's late in Atlanta, child.
All right, Michelle. That's all I had to tell you. That lady got my head. I had some other stuff to talk about. I forgot what it was. She just kept talking and breathing funny and unhealthy. I just can't do it. I can't do it.
All right.
But your mom good though. That's what's up.
Yeah, she's good. Thank you for asking.
That's what's up. Yeah, your birthday coming up in 19 days, right? What? No, 16 days, 17 days, 16 days, 2 weeks, 2 days. That's what's up.
16 days. Yep.
That lady gave me a damn headache. I don't
Happy
know.
birthday to me.
Are you gonna be okay on your birthday?
I will be okay.
I hope so.
Thank you.
Cause people don't know you be like depressed on your birthday and stuff.
Thank you for letting everyone know.
It's not Michelle. You said it to everybody. What you mean? Like you're like I be texting. Like
You just said people don't know, and then you said it. So clearly, I haven't said it, but you just said it. So thank you for telling everybody.
oh no, we all family over here, right, Michelle?
Yeah, of course we are.
No, but you
My
got
birthday is
anything?
the 21st, August 21st, 2-1. 2-1. The entire month of August. I'm a Leo.
Are you going anywhere for your birthday though?
I may.
Yeah, go out of town, enjoy yourself, go out the country. You don't have to follow NeNe Leakes around. You can go places by yourself, right?
All right. Thank you so much, Dre, for your suggestion. And if you would like to buy me a ticket and all of that, I will be taking your presents, Dre.
Oh, a ticket where? To
Wherever you
Miami?
want to send me.
See,
You just
Michelle,
said
see,
you
I
want to
miss
send
I
me
miss
out the country.
when you used to
You
travel on
just
your
said you wanted to send me out the country. Now you talk about Miami.
when you used to travel and you used to stay at that hotel you staying in Miami and you used to go laugh at the side of the hotel, go on the beach and have a drink and walk that dirty ass
What?
dog. And now you don't go nowhere but to Memphis.
Well, Dre, this is the season of life that I'm in,
I
and
know,
I
I
take
know.
care of
It's
my
it's go
mother. And
it's
if
go
that is a problem for you, then I don't know
I
what
never
to tell
did
you.
I say it was a problem? And I don't even like your mom like that, but I never said it was a problem. I just said you go to Memphis a lot. At this point, Michelle, you should move your mom to Atlanta.
I'm trying to do that.
Yeah, you should do that and sell the house and stuff, and find a doctor, But
Why are you breathing like that?
I was because
Stop.
that's how the last lady was breathing.
But the last lady ain't got nothing to do with you.
I'm just doing what she was doing. Y'all got to take care of y'all. Diet and exercise. That's all I'm gonna say. Diet and exercise.
Anything else?
No, I love your hair though, Michelle.
Thank you.
We gonna find you a dude in 2026. But that's all. That's all I
How you know
wanted.
I have one?
Huh?
How you know I don't have one?
I don't. Oh, you do
Well, what
got
are you
one?
talking about? Why I need to find one in 2026?
How you got one when you be in Memphis all the time? He in Memphis?
He might be.
Oh, well, he about to move to Atlanta. He ain't getting no lottery money from you,
He ain't getting no money from me.
right?
This is not my friend. I did not know this person. This person call in just like you can call in. I put the link in for anybody to
Somebody
call
said I
in.
was
Dre
your
just been
friend.
calling in for 10 years.
Somebody said I was your friend, Michelle.
Yes. Somebody said you are my friend. Dre been calling in for 10 years,
Oh
y'all.
my God, they said I'm your friend. Oh my God, here we
I
go.
don't even know what Dre looked like.
I've been calling
But I
since I
do
was.
know you had turned on the camera that time. I do have that
I
picture.
I do not. I never turn on the camera. Y'all, nobody. The only people who know I
I
look
do
like.
have that picture when you turned on the
The
camera that
only
time.
people
I
who know
do.
what I look like is in Patreon, and I'm talking about those people that I knew. and they knew
Yeah, they
they
put that
knew
picture in Patreon for when you turned on
and
the camera that time.
and they know I'm short and I'm
Let me,
skinny.
let me pull it up. Hold on.
Don't put nothing up on me. No, don't do that,
You don't want me to
Michelle.
pull out that picture that you turned the camera on?
No, don't put no. That was
You
no.
said
Don't
it
put
wasn't you.
nothing
You
up
said
on
it
me.
was your uncle.
It's not me, but I don't want these people to know nothing who I be with or who I was with. Nothing about me.
Okay, no worries. I won't do it.
And and that person was 40 some years old. I'm 31, and that was like 6, 7 years ago. So they like 50 something. Am I 50 something? No, I'm only 31.
Why did your uncle have your phone and
My
flipped
uncle
it
didn't
over?
have my phone. I was in a bathroom. I was talking
Y'all
to
was sitting
y'all
on each
in the
other's lap.
bathroom.
Why y'all both was in the bathroom?
It was like I was on the phone with y'all in the bathroom. We was in Cancun, Mexico. It was a lot. Somebody what you call it? A dude's church. It was a lot of us. It was like 6, 7 years ago. That dude and got
You
married. That
can't
dude
even
like
say this right.
50
You
some
stuttering.
years
You can't
old.
even say it right.
And y'all keep
Okay.
calling me a 50-some-year-old man. I'm 31. And this time I was like 24. But people who know saw me though. Like the people who was in Patreon that I knew saw me. And it was about 6 of them. And you see they ain't say nothing. It was about 6 of them. I am not light skinned. I'm brown skinned. I am not bald head. At the time I had long hair at the time. Now I got a taper. Like, come on now.
I
I
thought
had
you had
long
braids.
braids at the time. You said what, Michelle?
You had braids, right?
Back then, not no bald head,
Look,
and I
Mr.
ain't no
Motivation,
50
and
some
put your
years old.
thing in the chat.
Mr. Motivation, what?
And put your thing in the chat.
What thing in the chat?
Your thing.
What you mean he put my thing in the chat? Oh no. And that's crazy. You put my uncle friend on there. That's like ultimate. Oh, that's like
That's what you put on there. You turned the camera on.
I didn't turn the camera on.
Oh, okay.
Somebody had to took the camera with me. That's crazy. You still got that dude picture 7 years ago.
Well, they done kept that picture, child. So
You said, wait, what you say about Mr. Motivation?
Mr. Motivation posted that picture.
Mr. Motivation did? Mr. Motivation, you said Mr. Motivation did?
Allegedly. I don't know who posted it.
He posted the picture, Corey. So look.
If you in Discord, you'll see what's in there. Go in
So
Discord and see what's in there.
so yeah, I'm about to get in Discord. Should I post the picture when he got jumped by them 2 white dudes and he almost lost his life?
Dre, you always take things too far. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for calling tonight, okay?
All right, bye.
I just don't get it. Anyway, anyone could have called in. I was gonna stay for 15 more minutes, but nobody's clicking the link. If you would like to click the link, you can. We talked about a lot of things tonight. We talked about Kandi and Todd and a little bit about, them trying to out Todd, saying he a part of the LGBT community. We talked about Kandi saying that about Todd triggered the LGBT community to say that Tamar was homophobic. We talked about the Real Housewives of Atlanta Ultimate Girls Trip. We reviewed the trailer. We talked about the Real Housewives of Atlanta season finale. We talked about Usher Raymond's house. We talked about Sidney Starr getting arrested. We talked about Shamar getting arrested. Dre brought up NeNe's son is in jail right now. It is a lot going on. Okay, yes, pink hearts in the chat from Mama Brown. You said Todd is LGBTQ. Well, I don't know what Todd is. Kandi brought up that Tamar accused Todd of being out on a date, but she said Todd ain't. Todd is not gay, but Tamar called him gay. Yeah. Go watch my video about Kandi, and I reviewed that whole little diatribe that Kandi did. And there's that. You said, Michelle, are you ignoring me? I never ignored nobody. What am I ignoring? I put the link in. There's a link right there. Click the link. I can't see the comments. I be too busy trying to read other stuff. You back? What you want?
I didn't hang up, but look, I heard somebody say, I'm fat. Why, Michelle? Why don't you get the people that was in Discord that know who I am to tell these people that how I look? I am not nowhere near fat. I
Why
am
do you
skinny.
care what people think? Well, like if you prove it, turn the camera on.
I'm not about
Why?
to prove nothing to these birds. I don't care what they
Well,
think.
you
I
the
swear
one
to God,
called
I know.
in trying to prove what you look like.
But
Why do you care?
but to put people I know on your show, that's like kind of brazy. If you ask me, I'm just saying, no, no
You
shade.
put the person
And Mr.
on here.
Motivation, we not gonna forget about your picture when you got beat up by them two white dudes in Dallas, Texas, and you
Dre, didn't
almost
we just go here?
they almost
Just decide
unalive
that we
you.
were gonna let that go? Bye, Dre. Thank you
I'm
for
gonna
calling.
bring it back. I'm gonna bring it
Okay.
up. See.
Anybody else want to click the link? You said, Michelle, you can't get rid of Dre. I can never get rid of Dre. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Somebody said that's you. You can't- Everybody know what you look like, Dre, and we don't even care. He protests too much. He does. Anyway, I appreciate everyone who called in. Thank y'all for checking on me. I'll try to go live tomorrow. I'm gonna do a Patreon tomorrow. Um, hopefully, if I'm not too tired of doing something else, I'm gonna do a Patreon tomorrow. And what else is going on? I think I need to do a TikTok tomorrow. Tomorrow might be. I keep having to designate like a day as my social media day where I do my TikTok, my Patreon, my YouTube, and then I edit all the videos and put clips on like Instagram and stuff. So, there's that. You said what happened? You said pick who? I put the link in there 50 gazillion times. You said the link doesn't work for you. Why it don't work for you? Why it don't work for you? There go the link right there. All you gotta do is click it and make sure all of your devices are connected. Your camera and your microphone, but you can turn off the camera if you like. But it has to be connected in order for it to go through. So I'll wait a minute. I give 30 seconds. He had entertainment value. Well, I mean, I like talking to Dre. I just don't like when he goes too far. When he starts targeting, other squad members, it's a bit much. Like, only thing he has to do, talk to me. Okay. That's what the goal is, to talk to me. You don't have to talk about other people. I look great. Thank you so much. I be trying, child. I'm trying. I'm trying to set up some time to get my braids done, and I just I just can't get it done. I'm just still sitting here like this, honey. My hair just gonna be like this all summer long. I guess I have my braids by Christmas. I am a braid girly. He said I was trying to log in, but I guess Google said take your ass to bed. Okay, take your ass to bed. There's always tomorrow. Okay. Go to sleep, honey. It is late in Atlanta. I appreciate everyone who tuned in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Watch the replay. Please hype me up to get me back in the algorithm. Because when I be gone a few days, they be taking me out the algorithm, child. Don't nobody be seeing me. If you are not subscribed, click that notification bell, not once, but twice, to be notified each and every time I go live. If you only click it once, you'll just get notifications every now and then. Like, you'll get notifications like a day or two later after I go live. So if you click it twice and set it to all, it'll send you a notification as soon as I drop a video and as soon as I go live. So I appreciate all of you. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
Good night, squad. Love you guys.